Where is it? Ah! No! Wrong button. Like this. $287. Export. There we go. And then here. Okay. Hi Lost One. Hi Techno Rave. Hi Feet Chan. Hi Archangel. I'm here early. Are you proud of me? No. I mean, I am proud of you. But being late or early has nothing to do with it. You literally can't be early or late. And you... Hi Logitech. Hi Globol. No hi Demon Cat Child. What do you mean no hi Demon Cat Child? Huh? You can't be late. Yulin does that for us. I never. Oh my god. Hi Smile. Hi Kyra. You people are ridiculous. I don't know what's more ridiculous. Proxy being like 7 minutes early or 4 minutes early and being like, you're fucking late. Well, it'd be more convenient for me if you started now. Thus you are late. It's like, what? Or Zuvi messaging me on Discord 10 minutes before and being like, hey, I don't want to distract you, but you said I'm not allowed to spam Cabby doing the laundry in your chat, so I'm going to do it here. Cabby doing the laundry, Cabby doing the laundry, Cabby doing the laundry. And it's just like, I want to strangle this kid. I'm here to pay my taxes and then go to work? Hell yeah. Just like a true American. Yeah. Taxes were bad this year. Proxy gifted a sub to Cat Be Doing the Laundry. Oh god. Thank you, Proxy. Hi. What is that emote? Hang on, hang on. That is amazing that that is allowed on Twitch. Work, work, work. Something need doing? Proxy a mega cute nerd. They are when they're not being a gremlin. People be wanting ham sandwiches. I want to warm your beanbag. Okay. I have a new favorite Final Fantasy map, by the way. Got core eggs to hatch. I looked at the other maps from the person who'd made the old Charlene map, and they have the parrot. Easily new favorite Final Fantasy map. Euland looks maxing when. I don't know about that. Pog, Core Ega? Core mentioned Pog? Lunges. Euland, more like Mewland. Hope you want core face huggers. She's already a face hugger, so I guess it makes sense. Core egg. Gloomy egg. God damn it. Chow eggs. I hate how easy that is, Lost One. I hate how so many streamers in VTube Studio just are like, I can turn the hair off, tee-hee. So they have bald redeems. And it's like, man. Fucking. I hate it. 85,000 raised. Baldland. No. Wow, I just look fucking photoshopped onto this world. I just, like, don't fit it. That's fine. We just did lunges? Baldwin's Villain? In Bald redeeming you, Ewan? What? Ewan is a bald redeem. It's called male pattern baldness. Instagram photo, Ewan? You are photoshopped? Y'all are weird. Oh, I can see through the ground. Oh, the ground is like photoshopped. So I can just see through it. Pokemon Generations 3 Lind. I'm so ready for my back to be better. Oh god, it sucks. I had it better for 2 days and immediately fucked it again. I'm like, man, I hate this. I mention it every day, I know. Okay, after work, bye. Don't eat all the lunch meat. Have you tried not having a spine? What did you do to your back? I sleep in my beanbag. I have this really, like, 7-foot wide beanbag, and I love sleeping in it. I would sleep in it after most of my streams. Then, like, 2 weeks ago, it just fucking hurt. And I'm like, ow. And so I have stopped sleeping in the beanbag. But it's, like, not getting better. It feels like it's misaligned. That's what it feels like. And it's just, like, bending forward hurts. And the solution is just have better posture in my chair. But I'm really bad with, like, posture checks and not just leaning forward. Sounds like you went crazy 2 nights ago, Lamau. What? Oh, I love this Moogle. Where are these? Oh, I skipped this earlier. This was supposed to be... That's why. Big recommend get a standing desk. I love mine a lot. You know, I think that would help and be great. But you know what? Those cost money. It sounds amazing. And I know a friend, Core, who got one recently, and she's been very happy with it. It just, you know, they cost money. 700? Ugh. If money was no object, yes. 100% yes. We're at squats. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to, like, I just want to pop it. Like, I literally just want to, you know, and be like, oh, that would feel better, but I haven't been able to pull that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Ellie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost sent you a video this morning, Ellie. It was a Skate developer interview. Just like a 12-minute video of the Skate devs talking. But it didn't seem like it announced like a new game coming out, or... So it was just like, maybe not. I didn't have time to watch it. I woke up super late today. I woke up to my alarm. And so I only had like 20 minutes before stream to find stories. Which is not enough time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Time for the bad thing. Ah. Ah. $15 seconds. Oh, and happy Friday, everyone. 57, 58, 59. 3 minutes of this. I'm Yashu. I'm 10 seconds into 3 minutes of planking. 20 seconds. 30 seconds. I printed out my starter tickets this morning at work. Oh. 40 seconds. I played a lot of Stardew yesterday. And that's really all I want to talk about today, but it's like kinda spoilery stuff. 50. So I feel like I can't. But I found some of the late game stuff they added in 1.6. 1 minute down. Yulin loves AI cores. Yulin loves cores AI dog. I really don't. 70 seconds down. 80. Yeah, the endgame stuff is neat. 90 seconds down. 90 more to go. 80. I went and bought groceries. Hell yeah. 70. Oh god. 60. 50. I hate planking. I hate it so much. 40. 35. 30. 25. 20. Go faster, please. 15. Oh god. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I'll show you this and ask you something? Okay. No base stations, but it works? Oh. That's neat. Hell yeah. What setup is that you're doing it without base stations? I say that. I'm gonna start setting up for the walking part. Ultimate trackers? Oh. UPS employee moving my 36 pack of LaCroix. But I was curious about the straps you're using on your legs. I think I'm just using the, like, the really, really standard straps you can get on Amazon. Did they break after using a while? Yeah, I used them for like 4 or 5 years. And then the Velcro started to give. Now that wasn't everyday use. I imagine they're not going to last 5 years with everyday use, but... I wasn't sure because I don't want to put them on my feet and to destroy them. They will probably be fine on your street, so on your feet, so long as like the buckle part of them isn't on the bottom side. If it's the cloth, unless you're like playing on pavement or something, I imagine they're fine. That's the problem. The Velcro is on the bottom side. Not the Velcro. I just mean the buckle. Well, okay. So the middle one has the buckle. The leg trackers don't have buckles. How is that on the bottom? You either have giant feet or small feet. My strap has a buckle. Okay, so it should... There's no pens here. It should be like the band, and then it folds in on itself. And it goes around the edge. That Velcro part shouldn't go... Okay, yeah, it goes in through the loop, and then in on itself. So long as that loop isn't on the bottom, it should be fine. I think if the Velcro part that's going back into the belt, that'll be fine. Using the ones from Rebuff Reality. You could try flipping their orientation. So like, if the tracker is on top and the Velcro is perfectly on the bottom, that won't work. But if it was like offset by a little bit, you could try taking them off and flipping them and then putting them back on, and that would put it on the other way. If it's on the inside, then it'll be on where your arch of your foot raises, so that would be better. If not, if it's touching the ground either way, I'll try with a different shoe. Oh wait, hang on. If you're putting them over your shoe, I would almost not use the strap. If you're using the belt with a shoe, I would almost feel like just having it go into the shoe would be better. I don't know if these are shoes that are like specifically for VR or not. I need to start walking and then we can continue. Which I need to go like right over here. Yeah. I need to pause this. I need to come over here and hit play. We had it. We had the first guy in BDO that stopped and was like, this dude's fucking walking. They didn't stick around long, but they definitely like stop, check me out, and then keep riding by. But this is Tarif to a boon. Okay. Hi, Zoe. I was just curious how long it took after you were just using it for a long time. So mine took 5 years, but I didn't have them going under my foot. I think that's better when I'm like being comfy and laying down. But if I was like doing anything that put weight on my shoes, or put weight on my feet, that would really hurt. And I never use trackers with shoes. I feel like if you have your trackers on shoes, it would be better to just, in a way, connect them to the shoe. I'm using them on my ankles now. That's what I do. That's the way I prefer it. I think the tracking is not as good. But, like, it feels really bad going under your foot and putting any weight on your foot. I'm planning to 3D print something. Yeah. If you're gonna, like, connect them straight to your shoe, it'll be more than good. Zip tie them to Crocs? Good lord. That's the plan, but thank you for your opinion. Yeah. No, it sounds like you've got... Sounds like you've got the idea I would do. Well-regarded solution? No, it's not. That involves having Crocs, Ellie. Sorry for the interruption. No, I welcome the interruption. It was a conversation that I thought was going to be like 10 seconds, and then it kept going. I was like, I need to get started. I have to get off soon. I just wanted to see you quick. Yeah, it's always a treat to see you. Are your ears lopsided? Come here for a second. Okay. That's normal? Okay. My asymmetric detector was just suddenly like, hang on a minute. Hang on. Asymmetry detected. It's a little bit more unique that way. I agree. For years, until I got track straps, I used shoelaces and cosplay belts to just lace them to my feet. Good lord. STT died, Omao. Oh no. You're cute, Ellie. I'm going to bonk the fuck out of you. You can't bonk me in my own chat. When you come in here talking about Crocs. That's not how it works, Ellie. Bye. Have a good one. Big recommend Trackstrap Plus, but they are pricey. I think the Trackstrap Plus. I don't think I have the ones that are like their own battery. Like that extend the charge. But I have the Trackstrap Plus. They work well. Where's Bits? I need him to talk me out of spending $100 on Booth right now. You think you want Bits to talk you out of spending $100 on Booth? Huh. That's like, I want the local town drunk to talk me out of drinking. Huh? I don't come here making fun of Zelda shirts and khaki cargos. What does it have to do with anything, Ellie? We like Zelda shirts. So we'd be like, hey, you can't do that. Khaki cargos, you can make fun of those. I know he talks about Booth a lot. That's your fit? It's not. What? I don't think I have a single Zelda shirt. And I don't have any khaki cargos. What are you talking about, huh? I know he talks about Booth a lot. Bits will tell you to spend it. Yeah, Bits will talk about Booth a lot with, oh no, I'm about to spend money on Booth. Bits will endorse that 1000%. Bits lacks, like, any sense of self-control when it comes to Booth. And if he doesn't, that's an imposter. I woke up super late today, which is surprising to me, because I slept a shit ton yesterday. And so, like, after stream, I didn't nap. I literally just talked to Ellie and Foss and Icy Fire and Juice for like 3 hours. And then I slept like 10 minutes, I think. So I got out of VR, and I was like, well, I'm still fucking tired. So I just slept in, you know, my actual bed. And I think I slept 3 or 4 hours. And then I was up till like 2 a.m. And then I slept for 6 hours. And so I woke up to my alarm today just like, fuck, I have nothing in my notes for stream. Obviously the big one everyone is talking about is Helldivers 2. Yeah. Helldivers 2 is probably the biggest piece of news from yesterday. For those that don't know, Helldivers 2 had basically an announcement. Is my right foot leaning left? Kind of. Let's fix it. Helldivers 2 had an announcement that they will be requiring PlayStation Network accounts to play online. And this is super shit. Because people have been playing for 3 months without PlayStation Network accounts. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna require you to have a PlayStation Network account. It increases safety. It's good for the health of the game. And everybody's like, fucking no, dude. And so their reviews on Steam are tanking. You know, they've been mostly positive for a long time, and they are now just nosediving. Yeah, buddy from Moldova can't get a PSN easily. Russia, China, and Philippines are the 3 countries I saw in particular that have a lot of players that are like, this is the guy. This guy like stops here and he's like, what the fuck? Is this person RP walking? Anyway. Those 3 countries, and then, you know, obviously there's more. That like PSN access is, you know, difficult or impossible for them. And now they can't play if this goes through. And so people are complaining. People are being like, hey, what about these countries? And Helldivers have basically been like, we don't fucking know. So hopefully they reverse it. It's, I don't know, the Helldivers devs have been really cool and based so far. Hopefully they figure something out. Either there's an alternative, or they just say, nah, never mind. Here's hoping. It would be pretty shitty. It would be pretty shitty if, they go through the changes and, like, that's that. Poke Zealand's navel. What the heck? The big issue is that a lot of these countries, they can't refund at this point, right? So if you bought the game for online access, had it taken away, and it's like, well, this game is dead to me, and you can't refund it. Wonder if Sony paid them? We can wonder, but I don't think we'll ever know. So yeah. That's probably the big story from yesterday. I had a fun experience during my walk that I want to tell my favorite walk streamer. I did not know people actually got undressed right in front of their windows with their blinds wide open. The light's on, so anyone walking outside can see anything. So anyway, I saw a lady just do that today. Was she on the first floor or at least the second floor? Hi, Zuvi. You're a fucking gremlin. Oh! I forgore the thing. Sony using their money to bribe people, then making their movies better. Makes sense. Second floor, but like, it's not that much harder to see. So like, very possible they did this just as a ditz without thinking, right? Because it's very possible that like, they're very comfortable with the window open, because, you know, it lets light in and, you know, less dark room. They like the aesthetic better, yada yada. And then they just needed to change. So separately they were changing, right? And they haven't connected the two thoughts of, oh, shouldn't be changing with the window right open. That's what I imagine it is. It could also be they really like the idea of being seen naked. I do. Now, granted, I never want somebody who would, like... I would never want someone to see me naked who didn't know they were going to see me naked. Consent is a big thing with me for that. And I would never be, like, an exhibitionist that's, like, in public, that would risk somebody coming around the corner and be like, oh, geez. That, to me, is just like, nope, boner killer. Absolutely never. Who on earth would want that? You can't just flash people, man. Zuby, are you listening to the things I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. This fucking goofball. Well, I typed that out before you finished your thought. It was from the start. It was from the very beginning. It was like, I like being seen naked, but I wouldn't want somebody to see me who didn't go into it knowing they were gonna see me naked. I just came in, man. What about like a 100th floor balcony in the nude? That'd be neato. People would still be able to see you. They'd be a lot less likely to. But, you'd still get seen there. Sure, but maybe it's from how paranoid I am when I undress. I have that little bit of trouble imagining that mistake. So, Smile, I can just tell you right now that there are a lot of people who are not as thoughtful as you with that sort of thing. I'll give you an example. My dad, he forgets to turn the sink off when he goes to the bathroom. He will go to the bathroom. I got poisoned by a snake here, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die and have to turn the video off. Are they gonna bite me again? Is it coming? My foot's doing it again. It keeps going left. And then I just never get bit, and it's like, okay, I guess I don't cut the video here. I've been listening for 2 minutes. You were here the whole time, Zooey. That's not a good enough excuse. My dad will go to the bathroom, wash his hands, dry them, and then leave. And I'll walk down the hallway, and I'll hear the kitchen, not the kitchen, I'll hear the bathroom sink on, and there's nobody in the bathroom. The door's wide open, and I'll be like, what the fuck? And to me, that's something that's like, how? How in the fuck does this happen? There ain't no way. It's making noise. How do you just forget to turn it off? Before I typed that first message, I had to refresh because it's still black screen for me. Zuby, we weren't talking about it the whole time. You heard the first sentence of the conversation. The first sentence that was relevant for you was, I'm an exhibitionist, but consent's big for me. I don't want somebody random to just stumble upon me naked. You heard that, right? Confirm or deny? Clutch or kick? Deny? What? That was what you responded to, Zuby. If you didn't hear that, then you're just saying, I didn't hear anything. I just came in and said, Boo Boo, what the fuck? You can't just flash you on. Actually, no, hang on. That was what you said to that sentence. But you typed 2 minutes before that. You said some other shit first, leave me alone? That gives you less of an excuse, Zuby. That means you came in before the conversation about exhibitionism started. I'm not leaving you alone with this. Erg. It's also, I never thought I would experience this kind of thing. Brightened up my day when it did happen. While it is fun, smile. While it is tee-hee, thanks for the show. Don't go chasing it. You probably know this already, and you probably were not planning to. But it'd be really creepy if you started, like, showing up there. Hoping to see more. This tracker's bothering me. I know a content creator who likes going to pride parades in places where they boycott to give an excuse to walk around naked. Oh. Imagine showing your booty off, SMH. Where's Bits? Cry. I don't know. Pride parades on one hand are like cool to me. And at the same time, it just seems so like, oh god, too much. If it's legal, do what you want. Oh, definitely I am not a creep. Actually, okay, when you say walk around naked, are they like full naked, like rock out with the cock out? Or is it like a banana hammock where it's like they're practically naked, but they're not actually? Does public decency apply if you are in your house? Yes, Zuby. If you are in front of a window and you can be seen from the street, yes, it applies. So anyway, how's everyone else's day going? You mean Walmart? Like if you are seen from outside? That is specifically when it still applies, Zuby. If I am walking down the street and I look at a house and there's somebody just naked in the window, that is public indecency. Full naked, no foreskin naked. You didn't have to say no foreskin. There's definitely practically naked, but I think I've seen topless women at pride parades. I don't know if I've seen full naked schlong. I've seen a video of a kid seeing full naked schlong. Where like he's at like a parade or a festival and he's with his dad. And like he's just in a crowd of people and he like turns around, he just sees an old guy's dick and he just looks back at his dad just like, ooh. It was like, haha, funny kid reacts to dick. Which is like... Wait, they aren't naked, they wear thigh highs? Good lord. What if you are kind of hard to see, but someone is watching birds with binoculars and accidentally sees you? They saw you from the street, Zuby. Public indecency. Hi, Kodiak. Zuby, are you good? Are you mad at me? You've been coming at me from, like, the moment I woke up. Literally, I wake up, and Zuby spams Discord with Cappy doing the laundry. He gets in stream, And he's like, Yulin, you cannot flash people. And now he's like, what counts as public indecency? Okay, but what if it's this? Okay, but what if it's this? I'm gonna fucking Florida daycare this kid. So what, do I have to shut all my windows if I want to change? You don't have to shut all your windows. You can also just not change in front of the window. You know, there's clauses where it's the exception to privacy. So if you're in public restroom in a stall, you expect privacy, therefore can take a shit there. A little different, Pixel. I'm mad at you. You're always mad at me. Funny story, it's okay, Yulin. You can flash me all you want. Yeah? Okay. Didn't know you didn't want people chatting. We'll go to lurk. Oh my god. Now he's doing the, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you want people chatting. I thought we were just having a banter. I'm gonna fucking throw you, Zooey. This guy. I love you, Zooey. No. No what? Zooey, have you ever heard of the game? Shit, it's called like Sins of the Empire 2? Or Sins of the Solar Empire? It's like an RTS game, but it's all in space. And I saw a trailer for Sins of the Solar Empire 2 yesterday. Okay, Sins of the Solar Empire. I saw a trailer for the second one. I don't know if it's any good. It was a weird trailer, because most trailers, like, they try to do, like, a cinematic view. They try to, like, show you the best of the best, the cutscenes. And this game was, like, cutscenes, movie view, flying camera? Nah, we're just gonna show you our gameplay of ships shooting at each other. I remember they were talking about going to Disney World for vacation, apparently. Someone in there thought they were gonna film there, so they got mailed a letter saying they're banned from Disney World. Oh my god. That's kind of funny. Expectation is not an exception. And no, it's the same. If you're in your house and you expect privacy, if someone so happen to look through your window and sees you naked, that's invasion of privacy. At least it's... No! That's wrong, Pixel. Because I know people have gotten in trouble for being in their home with the window open, and you can see them from outside. They've gotten in trouble for that being public nudity. So it's very different than being naked in, like, a gym bathroom, like a locker room. If you think you can just, like, go press your tits against the window inside your house every day while children walk back and forth and be like, you know, I have an expectation of privacy because I'm in my own home, that's wrong. I'm a schmuck. There's a league mode that's basically duos elimination, and it's kind of fun when your teammate isn't dog shit. I was watching Kitty DVR play it a little bit recently. I wasn't paying too close attention. Well, you can't have a reasonable expectation of privacy when knowingly standing in front of an open window, thus making it public indecency. You've been free for far too long. Haunting debuff on the way? Hell yeah. IQ walkies. You live on a 10-acre property that is full distance from the road, and someone sees you from the full road naked and watches. Kind of feel like that ain't on you. I feel like there's a difference there, though. If you're on 10 acres of property, that means, like, for them to be able to see you, they have to be on, like, private property. Unless you're, like, just have it lined up so that they can see across 10 acres, unobstructed view, right into the room that you're changing at. At that point, it's on you. Because despite that distance, and level of privacy that you have, you're still making it so that people can see you from the public road? That ain't work. I mean, the intent is tied to the expectation. You do it intentionally, yeah? Hi, media. It all comes down to how reasonable your expectation of privacy is. Hi. Like, I live about 300 meters from the road. Someone sees me naked outside taking off my bathsuit, they can go fuck themselves. Well, Zoe, could they see you from the public road? Or is there like trees in the way? Other stuff? Are you changing at the one window that can be seen from the road? How are the walkies, Zealand? They're good. My fucking back hurts. But otherwise than that, they're good. They're not seeing my wiener, but they'll see I'm naked? Why are you outside taking off your bathsuit? No, they'd be inside. The person is outside. Well, I guess he says if someone sees me naked outside taking off my bathsuit, they can go fuck themselves. I assume you don't want to drip your water inside your house. What hill is this? No, Zoe, I think you're wrong there. Like, yeah, people don't want to drip water in their house, but that doesn't mean you can just take your clothes off in your front or backyard. Even if it's private property. You should have, like, a screen or, like, something to be behind to, like, dry off. My house is surrounded by roads, so I guess I can't change anymore without pulling the shutters down. You can, just don't stand right in front of the window, Zuby. You could stand next to a wall that is not a window. And at that point, they can't see you. You could change in a bathroom. You could get a literal blinding screen. Can't believe the land of freedom is that restricted, truly abhorrent. I think you're all being difficult. I think it's very easy to change clothes, especially if you're on the second floor, without being seen from the public road. You literally have to stand next to the window to be seen from the road. I think your perception of this is wildly skewed towards being in an overtly public living society. No, that's just the laws. What are you talking about? Oh, I did the Asmongold thing. Oops, I'm sorry. If you live on 300 acres, you literally just go behind your house, and nobody's gonna fucking see you from there. They would literally have to be trespassing to see you at that point, Zoe. To be seen from your public street, you'd have to, like, go in front of your house to change. And if you think that's, like, okay, I don't think that's how it works. Hi, love. Just get a dang partition. If you have 300 acres, you don't need a partition. You just don't need to be next to the fucking road. Okay, hold on. The backyard is different. The fence surrounding backyards generally fulfill a reasonable expectation of privacy. If someone peeks over the fence, it would be an invasion of privacy. Not necessarily. I think you are being cute. Totally agree, Zoe. Ah, you're becoming what you sought to destroy. How's it gonna change in chat at this point? Good lord. Just get a dang partition. Outside the expectation of privacy is no bueno, but inside, you at least expect some privacy. There's always a clause that police can just spy on you from public property onto private property. But you cannot say, I expected I expected privacy if you change right next to your window so people can see you from the public road. If you change, let's say, middle of your room, and there's a window from a house across the street that can see you, and they're using, like, binoculars to spy on you, yes, that would be on them. You would not be in trouble. But if I'm walking along the public road, and at any point I can see somebody naked changing in their second-story room, that's on them. Like, it sounds like you're looking at this If it's in a city or in a town, well, that's where most people live, so yes, but that's the law. Like, what degree of distance from the road is privacy? It's where you can't see them, Zoe! Young's family is too rich, so we can't understand poor people's struggles. You were being so difficult with this, Zuby. I swear. You and Zoe, I swear. Do you love how long we get hung on one topic? So many different insights. Hi, Frazo, Lost Pixel Kyra. As long as it's your house, you should be allowed? No. No. Yeah, but that changes the expectation. Just close the blinders? Don't worry, that wouldn't be public indecency because we were all indecent in public. I said that earlier and you said it would still be on you. No, because earlier we were talking about, like, being able to see you from the road. I think? Let me scroll up and see what you said exactly, Zuby. What if you are kind of hard to see, but someone is watching birds with binoculars and accidentally sees you? If they are walking along the sidewalk, and they look up at your house, and they see you naked in your window, that's on you. If they're, like, climbing a tree, looking at a bird on top of your house, and then they notice, oh, I can see this person naked in their house, that's on them. To be honest, who is enough of a rat to report somebody changing in their own house? You would be surprised. That's what I do. I'd say other than in a front yard, for those houses that have front yards. Everything other than that is your house, so you can do as you want. The issue, media, is that, like, if you were to get naked and change right at your window, people would be able to see you from the street. God, my leg is pissing me off today, and I don't know why it's doing this. I've reset it like 3 times. Imagine the situation, media, of, like, kids walking to school, and then there's an old 60-year-old guy just changing right in the window, and he's being real slow about it, and he's just, like, basically standing there naked in his window. He's in his house, but that is not flying in, like, hopefully any society. That's like 5 meters from the road. I need to read the rest of what you said before I read that. Don't worry, that wouldn't be public indecently. Oh, I read that one. You can see someone a mile away. You can't just see their schlong in detail. So what does it matter? If a dude is at their mailbox full schlong, yeah, it's fucking stupid. They're 100 meters from the road bare ass. I think that's their property and people are reaching. I'm on the 3rd floor. If people see me undressed, they have skills. I'm not even on the 1st floor, so it's the easiest to see with blinders open. I feel like it's the other way, Jan. Stop staring at people changing. I didn't stare for too long. It was a happy accident. This sounds like nosy-ass people who are getting a show and complaining. I'll drop it at that. You don't have to drop it. Are we talking about HOAs? We're talking about, like, standard laws in different states for seeing somebody naked changing in their house. Whether it's public indecency, or it's somebody being nosy. So there is another tree like a kilometer away from my house that has free view of my house, and from there you could watch into my 2nd-story window with a binocular from the street. Yeah, that's not public indecency. That's them being nosy. Good on them that they can see me. They get a free show without paying. Remember all the Karens and Carls out there? Yeah, it's like 5 meters from the road. That's a very short front yard. Depends if they're nice to look at or not. Kids should be accompanied by adults, and those slightly more grown up, to learn not to peek at other people's property. Oh, not Tree Street. Sorry, my brain. An old man in a suburban town changing his house full schlong out. His house is 5 meters from the road. It's not peeking at other people's property if you're displaying it at the front window. I can always see my salon. Hi, Ty. So if you have no rights in our own house, does that mean we have to serve uninvited guests who demand free food? You have rights, you just can't be publicly indecent in your own house. Just to be extra. God damn it. No, I literally have no way to hide without having my blinders closed. I feel like that's a stretch, Jan. Unless your entire wall is a window, that's not how it works. Better report yourself. The street on my window is kind of busy-ish too. What if I go to my neighbor on the other side of the street and change in their house? They technically can't see me changing in my house. God damn it. I would think if you have to approach the property or look in the dwelling, it's not indecency. So the thing is, Sir Noble, is that, like, if you are changing next to a window and people can see you from the street, I'm pretty sure that's public indecency and you can get in trouble for that. Now I'm, like, doubting and I want to check. But if you were just, like... If you were just, you know, getting undressed and getting dressed, if somebody sees you just walking by, that's public indecency and you can get in trouble for it. It's really easy to not be seen. Just don't change literally directly in front of the wall. If there's a wall and there's a window here, change here. They, you know, technically, oh, well, at this angle they could see you, but it's like, no. At that point, they're fucking trying. If somebody just walking by can just look at your house and see you changing, that's public indecency. Not indecency if you look mad decent. My room is small. Your room is not that small, Jan. It's probably a church school thing. You have to let the past go. What are you talking about? God damn it. It's not a church school thing. Heard the opposite, but I admit it was anecdotal. In Texas, changing clothes in front of others with the intent to arouse sexual desire is considered indecent exposure. So I'm under the impression it only matters if you're doing it with the intent to be horny. I think if you're just getting fucking changed, it doesn't matter. Being a horny shit and it's obvious, ban him. Right, but they could argue that it was intent if you're doing it right in front of the window. If you have a 14 by 14 room and you are moving next to your window to change, that's gonna be public indecency. That's gonna be, oh, you had the intent to arouse others, yada yada. If you're doing it in the 2 by 2 space right in front of the window in a 14 by 14 room, that's on you. I need a drink. We're already at 1.5 miles. Oh my god. You can argue anything in court, and that's what lawyering is. I just don't agree. Nobody actually cares about this shit, do they? I feel like a judge would laugh. I feel like a judge might laugh, but they're not supposed to. Some people just don't care, unless you're pressing your tits up against the window or waving your school helicopter style. Schlong helicopter style. I mean, seems like Elon does. I'm arguing the point. I don't care. I'm also not gonna change by the fucking window. I change basically where the dresser is. Wherever my clothes are, once I have them in my hands, I don't want to fucking carry them around my room. I'm gonna change right there. My dresser is in my closet, and my shirts hang above it. If I'm grabbing the clothes there, and then moving to the window to change, I think that's intentional. If you're an idiot and put your dresser under the window, you could then argue the point, I change where my dresser is, it fit best in my room under the window. At which point, well, it's like, well, you're an idiot, move your dresser. Okay, simple question. If the blinders are closed, are you fine? You did take an important step to hide yourself. Yes? That's when the judge would drop indecent exposure charge from people saying they saw them in their house. Because, like, you could easily lie about it too. I mean, it depends. If somebody took a video of it, that's a whole other beast. But if somebody took a video of it and brought it to the police, like, this person changes right in their window every day, this is indecent exposure, I don't think that gets thrown out. I'm telling you, I have to get on top of the bed, on the corner between the desk, below the desk and bed to not be seen changing in my room without closing my blinders. I think you're being obtuse, Jan. You take a picture of your room and send it to me, and I'll tell you, like, where to fucking stand to change. And I guarantee you, you don't have to get on your bed to avoid this rule. Or get inside the closet, which doesn't end well. See? If you are naked and not exposed, then have to walk to the other side of the room to get dressed. That happened across the path of the window, which will allow someone to see your nakedness. That wouldn't be public indecency or an invasion of privacy. That's just a whoopsie. I would agree with that. If you sometimes I'll shower and then normally I bring my clothes to the bathroom with me, but sometimes I don't, and I will, walk from the bathroom to my room naked, right? And in that situation, if somebody was like across the lake with binoculars, they could see me. I'd say at that point they're using fucking binoculars and that's on them. But in this situation, like, let's say somebody without binoculars could see you. I would call that a whoopsie. My dresser is in front of a window? Well, then, like I said, Zuby, you're a ditz. You should move your dresser. You're taking pictures of naked people in their house for proof? That's wild. I agree. I would take pictures of somebody naked in their house if it was generally like kids lived on the street and the person was regularly changing in their window. If they were doing that, I'd go over there and be like, hey man, there are kids on this street. You gotta not change in front of the window. And if they kept doing it, I'd be taking a picture and going to the police with it. And I'd be like, this guy, I've told him he's changing in front of a window. There's kids here. This is not okay. That would go to court, and I feel like that's not getting thrown out. Hope nobody is looking at my clothesline. Alright, man, time to cancel my sub. Can't believe this guy. Wish I was a dresser. Or get inside the closet, which won't end well. That's revenge porn now. That's not revenge porn. Sounds like stalking. Depends how closed is closed. You can argue half closing them is closed and still exposure yourself intentionally. At that point, it's mute. If the person is doing intentionally like a creep, then it's indecent exposure. If they do it every day, schlong pressed to the window. The point people are taking pictures, moot, not mute. Anyone wants to see your room, Jan? I'm not saying they're pressing their schlong against the window. I'm saying if somebody's changing at the window every day, and somebody has told them, like, hey, there's kids here and you're changing at the window, and they keep doing it, I would call that indecent exposure. 100%. Alright, see it for yourself when I send it. But if I send pictures of my room to Ewan, you will tell me where to get dressed? You shower naked? That's lewd. Hey, yo, looking? BRB looking binoculars? You know, I was just joking at the start. Why is it devolved to this? Because it's an interesting conversation. And a lot of us disagree on this. Which is fine. It's okay we disagree. So long as we're being respectful for it. I was getting a little sassy with Zoe earlier. I would take pictures of people naked in their house. I was in the house with them and they wanted me to take pictures. You don't think if you came up to the police with a pic of a naked person in their house, they would not be, like, very sus of you? If I took a picture... Why are we halfway through this video? If I took a picture of someone naked in their house, but it came with the... There are children on this street, and I have told them children can see them, and they keep changing right in their window. Here's proof of them changing right in their window. That's not a, oh, this guy's a creep. That's, this guy wants to stop changing in his fucking window. It would also depend on, like, how easy it is to see, right? Like, on the picture. If it's clearly, like, difficult to see, it's like, okay, dude, you're being weird. But if it's like, wow, yeah, you can just see that from all angles of the street, that's public indecency. I think that's adding into the original argument, though. So it's now, if you've been warned to stop and keep doing it. Well, I don't think it adds to the original argument. Because that's not what the law cares about. The warning is coming from me. The warning is like, hey, just so you know, people can see you naked in your window. And, you know, there's kids. That's coming from me. The law doesn't say anything about that. The law doesn't say, if you're changing in your window and you've been warned by a neighbor. That's not what the law says at all. The law says, if you do this, that would be a problem. But if somebody warns you, that's just them being, like, nice, kind of giving you an olive branch. I think they would be very proud of the lighting and composition of my picture. I would totally arrest you. Actually, it is like that here. You get a warning first, and if you don't get shutters or anything, then you are in trouble. That is not how it works, Zooey. And the reason I can say that, and I can tell you how your German laws work, is because a warning from a neighbor is not the same as a warning from the police. If I warn my neighbor, hey, people can see you from the street when you're changing, and then I go to the police, this guy is changing in the window, I have told him so he knows, and he still does it, the police aren't going to be like, well, you got your official warning. No, you get a warning from the police first. I looked it up. You're not understanding me, Zooey. A warning from me is not a warning from the police. You would get 2 warnings in this case. I'm warning you as a friendly gesture. As like a, hey, FYI. The police aren't gonna go be like, hey, so this guy told us that you're changing in your window, and then he said he warned you, so, you know, we don't have to, we're just gonna arrest you right away. That's not how it works. The police are going to give you effectively your second warning, but on the books, the first warning, because this is the first one from the police. I think this doesn't even go to the police. I think it goes to person changing. You contact them, they don't stop. You tell other people on the street, they notice it too. They confront them, they continue, police involved. Feels like the original argument was person changing police. I feel like you tell other people on the street, they notice it too, they confront them. I feel like those steps are the least important. You could go to that route, or you could go to the police, after contacting them. Or you could not contact them, but I feel like that'd be a dick thing to do. The law does not care about if you warned them. The law does not care about if you told the neighborhood and they warned them. The law cares about, were they doing this or not? I looked it up. Yes. At most, the police might do a QC check-in to say, hey, we've been hearing some complaints about people seeing you naked from the road. Well, the cops aren't going to show up to your door and send you to prison for life over someone seeing your dick through your windows. Okay, but can I own a kangaroo in Ohio? Probably not. You're really trying to tell me you know the German laws, Zealand? I think I know them better than you. No, I think you misunderstood what I said. I think you warning somebody does not count as police warning them. So if it was brought to the police are gonna go warn them, right? Or they might not. Depends on the area, depends on the police. I load so thick you have to chew. Thank you for the follow. I am not saying it's straight to an arrest. That's not what I'm saying, Zuby. Dick move on the topic of public indecency. The problem is that you go to the police with, I saw a guy naked in his house. I think you just don't get taken seriously. If the police get complaints from 3 to 4 neighbors at once, will actually get reasonably followed up on. Well, there's that, or you have a picture of them naked in their window, which you're allowed to take pictures of people's houses. In almost every state of the US, you can just walk along the sidewalk and take pictures of people's houses. It makes them uncomfortable, and it's kind of weird, but that is a thing you are legally allowed to do. And if somebody's showing up naked in those pictures, that's public indecency. Ohio, yeah, probably. I knew a dude who owned a bear. You can own a kangaroo in Texas, no license. Oh, jeez. Kangaroo ownership is illegal with a permit in Washington, Idaho, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas, Illinois, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Maine, New Jersey. It's totally legal even without a permit in Wisconsin, West Virginia, and South Carolina. Ohio is basically the Gary's Mod of states. Get copy-pasted. Please no Ohio slander. Well, you don't just tell the police, I saw a naked person in their own home. It would be, this person repeatedly exposes himself to the public view from their private domicile. Even if you make it formal like that, I feel like the police, unless they're really fucking bored, are gonna be like, yeah, okay, we'll get right on it and not do anything. If you have 4 or 5 complaints saying, hey, this person keeps showing up in their window naked, or you have proof of it happening, they're a lot more obligated to do it. I don't know, I just think the law of indecent exposure was not made to target people in their house, whether it's viewable from the road or not. It was made for streakers and perverts. I think originally it was made for that, and then people started changing right in their windows. Hi, Freya. I don't like this avatar. Not that you need to change. You don't need to change. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's the Astolfo outfit, which is a femboy, and it's on a wolf girl. I'm like, how dare they? How dare they? It's totally fine. I'm just saying, like, no, my boy! What have they done to my boy? You don't need to change if you like it. It's okay, Kyra. I'm a card-carrying member. Like, out in the park. Point is, it's very stretchy no matter what. I think there are laws very specifically about people in their house. I feel like there's a lot of laws that are vague, but there's a lot of, like, in-depth laws because it's happened. Oh, I didn't know so many states allow you to own an Australian without a permit. This is definitely translated from cases from this in Germany. There is no law that says you can't be naked in your own 4 walls. Whether it's the heat or simply a need for free development, it's your decision whether you walk around your apartment dressed or completely without clothes. But in some cases, this nudity can also become a problem or even an offense. However, an administrative offense or fine can only arise if you deliberately do not comply with a request to restrict the view of your naked body with curtains or blinds. That sounds exactly what I'm saying, Zuby. What happened to Freya's legs? They had a weird shader, so they were invisible on the camera. Euland actually saying that, lol. Can't believe Euland forced Freya to change. As long as you don't go past... As long as you don't go east past Columbus, Ohio is cool. So, Zuvi, the thing you just pointed out. There is no law that says you can't be naked in your own 4 walls. Hi, Wrath. Yep, that's a thing. In the US, you can be naked in your house. That is totally okay. Whether it's heat or simply a need for free development, it's your decision whether you walk around your apartment dressed or completely without clothes. Yep, you can be naked in your dwelling. But in some cases, this nudity can also become a problem or even an offense. If people can see you from the street, then it's an offense and it's a problem. Euland over here trying to censor Freya. I just wanted to say that I knew that it was an Astolfo outfit. And Freya's just like, oh, I'll immediately change. Well, she hasn't said anything yet. I don't know if she knows she's muted or not. You're over here. I didn't think you'd actually change. You don't have to. I'm from the very western edge. Pet the Frey. The point was never that you would be charged instantly for this kind of issue. So if you are unreasonably exposing yourself to the public while in your own home, you can still get in trouble. This has everything to do with intention, in my opinion. God, I was in that avatar. This has everything to do with intention. And if people are doing this creepily, yeah, that should be charged. If they are regularly trying to expose themselves to the intention is obvious. If someone is just changing and you happen to see them once, it isn't indecent exposure. I feel like it's on the verge, right? Like, if somebody's doing it once, that's, you know, that's not indecent exposure. That's probably an oopsie. If you're changing right at a window, it could be argued that it was indecent exposure. But if you saw it once, that's probably an oopsie. If they are always changing at the window, that's when they get the warning. So in Germany, the police would come up and be like, hey, you keep showing up naked in your window when you're changing. What's going on? And if you're like, oh, that's where my dresser is, I'll stop changing there. Oops, I didn't know people could see me. Then that's that. It's over. No crime. But if you keep doing it after that, it's intentional. That's where you get charged. I'm not muted, just not talking via mic, silly Yuli. We didn't say anything about your avatar. You didn't have to change. It's okay, Freya. You can wear femboy clothes whenever you want. Your Honor, how can my client be guilty of indecent exposure? They're hot as fuck. Can we go back to talking about bussy police, Saucer? And that I'd agree with. Not being auto indecent exposure if you're slung out in your house. It's auto indecent exposure if the very extreme examples we were using earlier, you're pressing slong against the glass, you're masturbating in your window, you're there for 10 minutes. In those situations, there's no multiple times. There's no, like, alright, we need to, like, get a track record of this. If you change once in the window, I wouldn't think that's indecent exposure. If a judge really didn't like you, it could be taken that way. But, like, you know, that's something like a judge was racist or something, and that shit sucks. But that shouldn't happen. Yeah, Frey, don't let this stinky femboy tell you can't wear clothes that are for femboys just because he's a motherfucking hater. If you were stripping out of your bath suit outside and someone on the road sees you, then that wouldn't be just happening to see you. If people are seeing you naked and you're unaware, then it shouldn't be. Exactly, yes. You have a point, not guilty. Hi, non-dairy. Hell yeah. Like, if you changed once in front of your window once a month randomly, and someone saw you every time, nosy? If they're catching it every time, that is either an incredible coincidence where, like, they have their TV by the window and they are just always there, or an incredible coincidence like that's when they're getting their paper each morning and then they see you. That's... If it happened 2 or 3 times... Well, okay, so let's say the 1st of January. I go and get my mail. I see someone naked changing by their door. And then the 1st of February, I see them again changing at that. I'd probably let them know, because I'd assume it's happening more than that. If I saw it the second time, I'm like, okay, I don't go out much, but the 2 times I've been out, I've seen this person naked. That means they're probably doing it fucking every day and often. You guys are still on this? That's it, I'm pushing you in against the window and going to court on Monday. Your package came in the mail. If anybody wants to show, check out my windows, I can't close them, lol. Or maybe you should stop forgetting to close your blinders consistently 1 day every month. Your Honor, my client claims oopsie daisy. Well, what if you got your mail every day, and they did it on Jan 1st, February 16th, March 3rd, there's a track record, but not daily? If it happened... If I got my mail daily and I only saw it those days, I'd probably still let them know after the 2nd, probably 3rd time, where it's like, hey, I've seen you naked, like, from the street, like, 3 times. You may just want to, you know, scooch to the right or something. I wouldn't call that public indecency. I would call that them just being totally unaware. It's either coincidence, them actively looking to find dirt on you like Hoa. Right here, officer. I'd have gotten a cleared picture, but I couldn't adjust the focus because my other hand was busy. Okay. Hi. I couldn't type for some time because I'm so mad. You mean you're so wrong? I'm kidding, Zuby. You claiming to know the law of Germany better than me is such an American thing to say. Zuby, I don't know the law of Germany more than you. You just quoted it wrong. Well, you quoted it in a wrong situation where you assumed I was saying something I wasn't. So you were using it wrong. Man, fuck the Homeowners Association. True! I would scar them up by walking right up to the window and knocking on it. Hi, Star. You said it, you literally said you know it better than me? I did. You said you think you know it better than me. And I said, apparently I do. That was not a serious take, Zuby. That was me being facetious. How do you know without knowing the law, That was me being... Fuck you, you wouldn't... Okay, Zuby. German spotted. I think part of it is awareness of the perpetrator. Some people are just unaware. They shouldn't be jailed for life over that. They're made aware and they continue jail them. I would 100% agree with that. Both the, they shouldn't be jailed for life. I don't think anybody's arguing that public indecency should come with jail for life. Dude, my tracker today. What is happening with this thing? It's piecing me off. Oops, I didn't hold it long enough. I've never had a tracker that just keeps drifting after I reset it. I'm off to work. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, non-dairy. Ray checking Loja out. Jailed for life is a meme to say any jail time. Okay. Have a nice work, Don. Take care, non-dairy. But you could still get pedo charges, I guess. If you got public indecency, you might, depending on the area or, like, the situation, you could get sex offender list. Which, that sucks. Which is its own life sentence, I guess. Yeah. Fine, non-dairy, I'll miss you. Why is Excalibur Umbra there? That's Logitech Q. When they get on VRChat, they're Excalibur Umbra. I'm on the sex defender list. Loja's shorter than me. Loja has scaled himself down to talk to you at eye height. He was being polite yesterday. I think he's much taller than that normally. Hi, Bits. They told me I wouldn't shake the city, so I shook that shit like a crying toddler. But I like tall. I also like tall. Public indecency make you a registered sex offender? That's like half of Excalibur. Bit's just like, I'm tall. Freya, I'm tall. Hi, King Dragon. Guys, for anybody that doesn't know, King Dragon gets their name from ProZD sketches with King Dragon sends his regards. And I think of it every time. Every fucking time. And I just start playing ProZD sketches in my head. Wait, are you saying you don't get it from that? Oh god, I'm so sorry. I can't remember if it was or if it wasn't, but I still think of it every fucking time. And I'm just like, oh, I just want to watch a bunch of ProZD now. Actually coping. Eating Khloe Kardashian's ass like I'm dying and there's a second chance in. What? I was literally about to write King Dragon sends his regards. I know! It's my ass kicking up it. Don't forget, folks, fucking up once will make you a terrible person in Yulin's eyes. Where did that come from? My source, trust me, bro. I mean, I'm tall too. We actually have talked about it. We have talked about how important first impressions are. But, like, if I have a really bad first impression of somebody, it just puts them in a period of, like, I don't want to interact with this one for a while, but I will give them a chance later on. Good thing I always carry a second gun. King Dragon, I'm sorry. So that was a lovely hour-long conversation. That's such a Bits message. It is very Bits coded, isn't it? Cap. Alright. Let's talk about something we can all agree is a dumb crime. And a good way to ruin your life. Did you see the woman who went to the city council meeting and threatened all of the city council members? Bits is looking bad. This woman, she went to a city council meeting, and she was like, tall, happy growl. A real hero. She was like, I hope all of you are murdered. I hope all of you have someone break into your home and kill you. And then she, like, left like she was just gonna leave like nothing happened. She was just gonna stroll out the building. No issue. And they were like, yeah, police right there. And, it was like 7 or 8 felony counts. It's just like, what are you fucking thinking? Some of you have never heated up a banana peel in a microwave for 8 seconds to replicate the warmth of a vagina, and it fucking shows. Huh. A real hero. Is it, though? Was she publicly indecent while she threatened them? No, she was not. Yeah, sorry about that. King Dragon just like, what the fuck is this chat? Where'd Star go? Or maybe Star's still over there. Get well soon. I should be used to this by now, but I'm not, lol. Sometimes it just be like that. Sometimes you just never get used to it. No, some of us have seen Steingate and know what happens when you microwave a banana. Putting your dick in food is like... That's weird to me. That's like, why food? There's so many other things that you cannot ruin when you put your dick in them. Right? And you're gonna like... I mean, I guess a banana peel, you're not gonna be eating that, right? So that one, it would just get thrown away anyway. I guess. People too embarrassed to buy sex toys? Hi, Star. Someone judging me for what I put my dick in is way or stalemate. I'd ruin, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. What bits? You'd ruin what? A cake? Is that what you would ruin? You're disgusting. I got the kid's ears pierced at 2 years old, and she already knows what Red Bull tastes like. I agree, I would never stick my dick in food. That's why I don't do anal since I eat ass. Good lord. What are we at? 2.8? We're cruising today. Pretty Star? Agreed. This chat is something else right now. I feel like Bits is high. I feel like I don't know if I've ever seen Bits like this. I'm like, are they high? Have they like taken a few edibles and just shown up? That's awesome. Bits off the perk 30s. I'm laying in bed still, what? I'm just saying. You came in fucking swinging. Not like at me or at anybody, but just swinging. It's like, whoa. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, on the Indica strain then. Here's a funny story from yesterday. So 4 years ago, a guy posted a tweet of his apartment. He had just moved in, and all he had was like a fold-up chair, a flat screen TV on the ground, a GameCube next to it, and it became the first picture of male living spaces. People made the subreddit, or somebody retweeted it and was like, guys really think it's okay to be living like this. This is disgusting. And it's like, chill, he literally just moved in. Well, that guy did like a 4-year anniversary picture. High tech. Did he also have a hammock? I think I know who this person is. I don't think it was Zay. It was like the 81st floor of an apartment building. I think they had like an air mattress on the ground or something. But they posted like, hey, so I posted these pictures 4 years ago, and people made the Male Living Spaces subreddit based on it. This is what it looks like now. And it looks really nice now. You know, he's lived there for 4 years, got it looking really good. It looks really fucking nice. But, like, the whole Male Living Spaces thing is, like, either picture somebody who doesn't have that much money or has just moved into a place and people complaining way too soon. Bitsu's just waking up. This is just a less censored form. I should probably be laying in bed myself. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm a dog. I'm hitting fart bubbles in the bath. What? I deadass have a 2-bedroom apartment to myself, so I can have an empty VR room. That's what I had for a while. God, it was nice. I had a 1-bedroom apartment, and it had the living room, and it had the bedroom, and like all of my dressers, a lot of my storage went into that bedroom, and that's where my bed was. But then like the desktop and the VR space, that was in the living room. It was really nice. It was like the perfect amount of space for me to live in. I have a little bit less now, so my room's, it's big. My room is like, I think it's 12 by 20 or 12 by 24 feet. No, that doesn't make sense. It's probably like, I don't know what it is. It's like a really long, it's designed to be like a storage room. But when my parents finished the basement, they just made it a bedroom. But it's still one room, so it gets a little cramped. Gun. Yes, Ellie, 20 minutes of brain rot. Or you're just quoting Dracula Flow. I heard a new one came out. Nice. Den closed the tabs. Den, all I want to do is talk about Stardew, because I unlocked a thing yesterday on the solo run. And holy cow, it's like all endgame stuff. And I don't want to spoil it for people. But holy shit, it gets so cool. It is literally going to change the way I play the group run. This guy. Spoilers, damn. It's not like story spoilers, because like Lamau Stardew story. But it's like, it is a really cool change. It specifically came with 1.6, so if you looked at the 1.6 patch notes, you know what it is. I don't know. The, DM me about it later. Well, I can tell you what it was. You know that door in Cindersnap Forest that's like, you can't open this yet until you do this? I opened that door. And, holy shit, the stuff that's in there is cool. I'm spoiling Stardew right now. Your grandpa died. No! It's a cool door. Yeah, it is like... Once you get in there and you know how it works, it's like, what the fuck? No way! Yeah, so that's like... that's all I want to talk about. That being said, it's like 10 days? No, it's probably more for the Mop remix. You can open doors in that game? Reported for spoilers? Oh, I think I know. You can look up what it is on the wiki if you really want to see. Or you can DM me and I'll just tell you what they all are. But like... God, it's cool. God, it's so cool. April be over, but we are now in the most powerful month, gay. It's May 3rd, right? Who's fucking ready for all the awful Star Wars memes tomorrow? Hi, Bits. Gay 3rd. Oh my god, it's May 4th. May 4th is one of those things that, like... I like Star Wars. I don't like my mom being like, hey, Yulin, May the 4th be with you. And it's like, oh god, okay, thanks, Mom. Hi, Josh. Reading the 1.6 patch notes when they dropped was like, okay, Mr. Concerned Ape, modding update, huh? I'm forgetting all the notes. I'm forgetting what they did with mods specifically. But the, obviously not 1.6, Stardew Valley Expanded was the first mod to be updated. Because I didn't know this until recently. The guy who makes Stardew Valley Expanded works on Stardew Valley, just base. So, like, he's very, buddy-buddy with Concerned Ape, and they update together. First time I heard that, lol. You've never heard that before, Jan? It's such a, like... It's such a, like, normie / soccer mom meme. With, like... It was funny the first time you heard it 10, 15 years ago. But now it's, like... Your teacher or your mom reposted on Facebook, and it's just like... Ah, the normies have caught on. I no longer enjoy this. Nobody says that here? Good, keep it that way. Nobody celebrates the Star Wars Day? Huh. It's not like a big celebration here. It's not like anybody's taking off work for Star Wars. It's just that, like, you're gonna hear it a lot here of, May the 4th be with you. I did? You did not take off for Star Wars. You just happened to take off on this day. Or on that day. I'm taking off work for it? Shut up, Pixel. No, you didn't. I have an update on the Cybertruck stuff. So the Cybertruck has a ton of issues. Most recently, people are finding there's no, like, finger protection when the trunk is closing, so it could, like, just fucking snap your fingers off. We watching Star Wars? No, we're watching Code Geass first. I just need to... I just need to not forget about it for a week and message people. I took off this weekend to play Planes with Pixel. People who are Jedi in the U.S. Armed Forces take that day off? Okay, Pixel. I'm taking off the 4th of May too because it's Saturday and I don't work Saturday. Okay, I'll wait. The Cybertruck. So the trunk closes, it just fucking snaps shut and it's cutting like cucumbers and carrots. And people are like, hey, that could snap a finger. That's really bad. And so Tesla was like, okay, we'll fix it. And they sent an update to the truck. So now, it shouldn't do that. It should detect your finger and not close it. Well, some fucking idiot, some brain-dead moron on TikTok was like, they sent the update, let's test it. And he closes the trunk on his finger, and lo and behold, it doesn't fucking stop, and he almost cuts his finger off. And it's just like, why would you trust Tesla that much? You genuinely almost lost your finger, you fucking idiot. What are you doing? Oh, I've never watched Code Geass. Can I watch? Tesla owner moment. It really was just like a fucking Elon bro that's just like, he's the god walking amongst humans. Everything he does is perfect. There's an update to the trunk. I'll put my finger in it. There's going to be more Code Geass soon. Daddy Elon said so, and he never lies. Pause? What do you mean, pause? Pause the conversation? Pause the video? Pause me? BRB putting finger in trunk. If it's not a Tesla, it'll probably be fine. Oh, I thought you were doing like a group watch? It's not really a group watch. It's very specifically with Safi. And then I've invited 2 other people. And I don't really want it to blow up into a big group. So it is mostly for Safi. Because like months ago I said, I've never seen Code Geass, and they're like, we should watch this together. And then I said, okay. I need a drink. We're at 3.3? Ellie and I were hanging out after stream, and Foss was there. And Foss was like, you should become an anime streamer, Yulin. You should watch anime every day so that you can talk about it on stream. And I was like, what, like a whole anime? And he was like, yeah, watch 12 episodes so you can talk about it on stream. And he was like, you want me to watch 4 to 6 hours of anime so I can talk about it for one day. That's what you think I should do? And he was like, when you word it that way, that is a lot of anime, isn't it? I really like the Daddy Elon said so and he doesn't tell lies. Daddy Elon says so and he never lies. God. It's crazy to me that Elon went from being like the cool billionaire to just fucking unhinged and trash. New clip dropped. I remember when Elon did the like truck in space. And it was like, wow, he's so cool, he's such a memer thing, whatever. And then I remember the submarine thing happened in, I think it was Thailand? With the kids stuck in the cave, and he was like, I've made a submarine, use it. And everybody's like, no, we have a process. And he was like, well, I bet the diving instructor that's helping them is a pedophile. You're all dumb. And it was just like, oh, this guy's not that cool. And ever since then, he's just been like worse every fucking time he opens his mouth. I use Yulin's stream as my info channel. There wasn't too much news yesterday. There's the Helldivers stuff. We talked about it a bit earlier. Helldivers 2 has recently had an announcement that's like, hey, you're gonna need to have a PlayStation Network account linked to Helldivers. You're not gonna be able to play online if you don't. We wanted this at launch, but due to bugs we couldn't have it. So now that we can do it, you get it. This will make you safer. And everybody is like, hey, don't fucking do that, this sucks. Because there's a lot of people in countries like China, Russia, Philippines, Moldova. They cannot get a PlayStation Network account, right? And so they're like, what the fuck? And as of right now, Helldivers 2 is basically going, damn, that sucks. No refunds, which is crazy shitty. Hopefully they change their mind. They've been cool so far. Only Yulin brings up oven babies and politics, treating puppies like the school program treats kids. Oh, God. Yulin is my 3 minutes of news before I go to bed. My only 3 minutes of news. I'm waiting for You Need Plus 2. Ugh. The Helldivers 2 devs have been cool. Like, they have been neat and, like, genuinely nice. So I don't see them being shitty like that. I don't see them being, like, off the deep end with just, like, you know, going the EA or Ubisoft route. My Helldivers has been bricked since point 2 anyway. I've tried every fix. You refunded it, right, Kyra? Because, like, well, I think Helldivers is a good game. If you can't play it, you just can't play it. And that sucks. Yeah, I wonder what's going on with those folks. Seems like a radical departure. Sadly, Papa Publisher Sony wants it this way, so there's no escape. If that was the case, then why are people mad at Helldivers? It works on my laptop, at least? Oh. Okay. That's shitty, though, if you're wanting to play it on PC. What was the other news? The most mainstream news that isn't games related is that Florida bans the sale of lab meat. So this will be a story you're interested in, Ellie. People have been working on lab meat that you can grow in a lab. And, like, if this is the case, then we don't need cow farms where we abuse the shit out of farm animals and livestock. And we'd be able to get meat without hurting animals. But in Florida, they were like, actually, this is really bad. We need to save our beef because this is not a safe way to get food. And, oh god, what was the other reason? They came up with some bullshit reason. That was, they literally, their tagline was, we need to save the beef. And it was like, you need to kill the beef to save them? Fuck you. I tapped my Wi-Fi receiver and poofed, Lamau. Well, I'm glad you're back. Probably mad at Helldivers devs because they're dumb and don't realize it's a publisher issue. It's easier to be mad at the devs than the platform. You're telling me people accurately target their hatred at all times? Because the devs listen, the platforms don't give a shit? Hi, Foss. Can't believe Elon screamed into Juice's 4 years last night. Guys, I need... this Foss streamer, this guy is so fucking two-faced and such a liar. Yesterday, he was trying to tell Ellie that he is so chill and relaxing when he's drunk. Anybody that knows Foss is just like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's like, I get drunk and I just vibe. I just hang out and chill. I'm so comfy to be around. And anybody that knows Foss when he's drunk, he is rolling around on the floor screaming, screeching. And so I gave a demonstration, and Juice was lagging and not able to, like, turn the volume down. So poor Juice was just, like, laying there, just, like, half asleep, just like, I'm comfy. And I just start rolling into their face, just screeching. And Juice is like, what the fuck? I did not say those exact things. I don't know. I don't think you have any proof of you not saying that, Foss. Hi, Smug. Because the lawmakers in Florida are lobbied by the USDA? Basically. That's just sober Foss too. I mean, Foss is a loud person when he's sober. But when he's drunk, it is just screeching and rolling. I said I can cuddle when I'm reaching the end of my time being awake when drunk. Yeah, but nobody wants to cuddle you at that point because they've seen you rolling around screeching for an hour. Ugh. Because, like, what if you just start rolling around screeching again? Which I have seen. Eland, your voice is screeching? Sometimes it is. I've learned to love it and accept myself for it. I can't believe Foss is trying to make me hate my voice and make me self-conscious about it by insulting a physical characteristic of me. This guy's unbelievable. This is harassment. Thank you. Lab-grown meat hurts their profits, and lab-grown meat still has potential negative health effects like cholesterol and stuff. Counterpoint, my boobs are larger. I don't know, Foss, you're saying you didn't, and Eland is saying you did. I think I should believe Eland on this because his assets, I mean evidence, make compelling movements. Points, compelling points. But it's a step in the right direction? I mean, so lab-grown meat is 100% a step in the right direction in my eyes. That's like... Yes, let's do that, because we start lab-growing meat. We can, like... A huge part of climate change, and its negative parts, is just how insane our agriculture is. How much land we have just for, like, livestock. And quite frankly, we have made it in such a way that it's just torturous what we do to the animals out there. If I can have a burger without torturing a cow, fucking awesome. The other thing is that we start lab-growing meat, we can start lab-growing organs. When we don't have a waiting list for kidney transplants, and liver transplants, and heart transplants, that sounds fucking awesome. Your boobs aren't on the screen, Eland's butt is. So here's a question. I heard LoFam say the title matters. And I don't think it doesn't matter, but LoFam was talking about it like it really matters. Like, it's a big change. And so I was like, man, should I start putting sussy stuff in my title? Should I start putting, like, Day 289, look at my butt as I walk away from you? Eland, did you hear about Helldivers basically killing itself? Bits, we talked about it like 5 minutes ago. What? Eland, your voice is great. Don't listen to that loud, sexy idiot, boss. We start growing meat, then what? We extinct cows? Cows become pets. Yo, poggers, we can finally eat human organs too. I want a lab-grown waifu. If you're nice. I obviously wasn't here. You were here. You literally were here, and then we talked about it, and I guess you stepped up and came back. I was scrolling through Booth with Den. God damn it, Bits. Yes, we have seen it. We're talking about, like, is this Sony or is it the Helldivers devs? Should people be angry at Sony? Because, you know, it seems more likely that it's them, but, it's Sony. Then why would people be bad at Helldivers, right? But, you know, gamers are gonna be stupid. It's also like, you know, maybe they changed their mind. You know, if people are vocal enough and negatively reviewed enough, maybe Sony or Helldivers changes their mind. Hopefully they do. It's not something that would affect me because I don't play the game. It's not something that would affect most of my friends because they're in places where they can get a PlayStation Network account and link. But it would affect a lot of people that I don't know. And I probably have a few friends that it would affect. Quaddy, I don't know if he plays Helldivers, but it would affect him. Bits doesn't actually watch the stream, confirmed. No one reads the titles. Alright, someone wanted you to convince them not to spend $100 on Booth earlier. He's already talked with them about spending the money. We're mad at Helldivers because they are forcing it? Tell them no. Yeah, I forgot who probably got solved. Ellie Bits said no. Oh, okay. Then what? They close the game because Sony's mad? At worst, I see, it gets pulled off PlayStation Network Store. Is that the cute and adorable Yulin I see? Hi, Nick. Or loses crossplay. Losing crossplay would suck. But, like... if there are countries that you've been selling the game in, and they can't get a refund now, I feel like it's not an option. In my eyes, it'd be like, you cannot do this. Who is the cute Neko? This one is Freya. This one is Star Doppler. And the Excalibur Umbra is Logitech. Can't get a refund on Steam, been over 2 months. Yeah.
Star is cute as Nick.
There's a joke in my head, and I'm like, do I make this? Is this too sussy of a joke? I don't know if I can make this joke.
Make it Eland.
No, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'll be super annoying and mute OBS. Anyway. Yulin, come here. Oh my goodness. Dodge. You didn't mute OBS? Yes, I did. Tell us the joke privately later. By us, I mean me. What do you mean I didn't mute OBS? I literally watched myself do it. I literally did it. Gaslighting.
Yeah, Yulin will talk to you later after stream. Don't worry.
I'll tell you about it after stream, Ellie. Now, are we going to talk about the joke I said, or are we going to talk about this problem with you gaslighting me all the time? We'll talk about it after stream. Hi, Jack. Hi. Don't Peggy's me, I will Peggy's you. Either, I don't care. You promise? I think this video is like 15 minutes. And so when it ends, we're going to be at 4.5 miles. And we're going to need another video after to get to 5 miles, which is like, oh god, why do we keep getting 6 to 7 miles? Yes, but first the burger. Jack, sweetie. Jack is a sweetie. Here's another story I saw. I saw a police officer. He was a police officer for 15 years before he retired. And he was a bodybuilder. Is this just the Exodar? It is, Kyra. This police officer was a bodybuilder while he was serving. And so he was like a fucking brick shithouse. This guy was just a wall of muscle. He didn't get in a single fight the entire time he was on the force. Because he would just walk up to an incident, and people would be like, you know what? I no longer want to be breaking the law or make a scene. In fact, I'm very cooperative and agreeable. I do not want to be fucking chokeslammed by the guy that looks like he can bench press 600 pounds and break my spine. I'm good, officers. And so he said at one point, like, sometimes he was like kind of just hoping because he would feel bad. Because there were like female police officers that people would try to fight all the time. But no one ever tried to fight him. And it was just like, good lord. The guy was literally just a wall of muscles. Jack, remember when we used to confuse Yulin when we greet each other like that? Oh, yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I want the cookie after I walk. I got cookies at the grocery store and I've been rewarding myself with them after my walk. like how I said Cookie and Star just like whips their head around like cookies. They're like chocolate double fudge cookies. Oh, they're so good. Back to cookie talk. Nom nom nom. If we weren't counting calories, I would fucking demolish them. The Eevee is still above my monitors? Hell yeah. I hope you enjoy that Eevee a lot, Bits. Me when I see cookies? God damn it, Peachan. I do. Today, we're gonna try and get a BDO video out. I'm not gonna be surprised if I don't. But we do have VR chat stuff with Core later. And people were telling me about the, I'm forgetting who it was, but somebody sent me that, it's like an MMO world in VR chat. So I'm very excited to go through that. Yeah, you in background information, I got Bits and Eevee plushie from Japan for him. Hell yeah. I assumed it was like something you drew and you printed it out and mailed it to him. But in a plushie, that's awesome. I did, hope you enjoy. I'm very much looking forward to it, Kyra. I don't know if you'll be awake then, but at 8 p.m. Central Server Time, my friend Corvu will be going live. And I'll ping in my Discord when she goes live. And I'll be hanging out with her tonight. It's something we do every Friday. She just plays VR chat. She either explores worlds, or if she's tired, she'll just watch food videos. She's been doing this for like 3 or 4 years? I don't know. I've been going to these since before I started streaming. Oh, I'll be up? I don't know if I'll be on VR by then already. Yeah, if you're on VR, don't worry about it. If you're not, feel like tuning in. I should say, if you're not in VR and you feel like tuning in, you're welcome. That world is going to be really hit or miss for Core. She's either going to love it or not like it at all. I can see that with her. She loves things like the Luxarian. And she really likes things where she can just run around and just explore stuff without collecting. But like the Banjo-Kazooie world, she didn't like, which is like, oh man. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, has the Banjo-Tooie world been updated? No? It was updated in January. That's been a long time since it's been updated. It's fucking overdue for one. Luxarian is a throwback. Luxarian was out when I first got VR. And because I was seeing every streamer go through it, the first thing I did with VR is go to the Luxarian and ride Chocobos for an hour. That was my first VR experience. So after I did that, my second VR experience was laying on my floor for 3 hours with a splitting headache and trying not to throw up. And this is why, when someone is new to VR, all the veterans tell them, don't get on the jetpacks. Don't get on the roller coasters. Fucking chill. Yeah, Lakuza's a super chill guy to chat with. I'm excited for his bullet hell game. I see Lakuza, well, I used to see him every month at What's in the Box races. But Naticus hasn't been doing What's in the Box for like 4 or 5 months now. He's kind of burnt out on it, which is very understandable. It's a lot of work. Wait, you saw a lot of something and your hipster side didn't kick in? I'm not like a pure hipster where it's like, I only don't like it if it's, if other people like it. I have a good sense of what I like and don't like. It's mostly with, like, anime. It's mostly with anime that it's like, I see people enjoying this, and I'm like, I don't want to enjoy it too. But with games, I know what I like. I typically know if I'm gonna like a game or not. My headcanon is ruined, thanks, Elin. What the fuck? Wispy's a goof that makes me want to throw him sometimes? Yeah, I bet. I used to see him at the community events World Hunt, but I haven't gone to that in like 2 to 3 years. You're the kind of hipster that has hips that deserve a good stir. Thus hipster? Okay, anyway, I go now, night nerds. Sleep well, Smile. Shut up, Smile, what the fuck? Hey! Be nice to Smile, bits. Go back to flirting with them. Say like, good night, precious, and then do a kiss emote. I'm not getting mad at you for this. I'm like, wingmanning for you as a friend. Don't stop, keep it up. Flip the coin again, Bits. Ew, flirty. Ew, don't do that, Bits. No, my flirting made Smile not feel weird. Your flirting made Smile not feel weird? I need to fucking adjust my headset. Okay. I had like a hair over my left eye and it was driving me nuts. I don't know where the knot came from. Your goals are beyond comprehension. Bits says tech, don't worry about it. Let's go back to hitting on Q. Leave. Let me be clear, I like being flirted with. It makes me feel special. Hi, Milk Deposit. Thank you for the follow. I guess I'm not hitting on anyone. Can you, like, hit on Icy Fire? No? Wow. What is it, Milk Deposit? What has you hmming? No, that's just weird. Can't believe this. What do you mean that's just weird? What's wrong with hitting on Icy Fire? There's nothing weird about that. Icy is like a brother to me? You don't hit on your brothers? That's messed up, Bits. You gotta let the homies know they're loved. Weird. That's what I'm saying. This is why I haunt you. Even he understands this? It's not that he understands this, it's that he's a tsundere and gets flustered by the concept of flirting with him. He absolutely wants it, but he's like, no, I don't. That's weird, this is why I haunt you. Because he's blushing and flustered. Pray I'll hit on you, but in another way, Lick. Yulin being cringe. Wow. I can't believe I'm like, give Icy Fire attention, and Lost One's like, don't give Icy Fire attention, that's cringe. He doesn't deserve anything. You should be mean to Icy Fire. It'd be cringe to be nice and flirt with Icy Fire. I gotta reconsider who my mods are. This mod's an asshole. That's messed up, Lost One. I'm not mean to Icy either. So they fit the bill then. I know, Lick Pits. The bratty tsundere feedback loop. Icy Fire getting a kiss after all this hate today, poor Icy. I could unmod myself for you. I don't want you to unmod yourself, I just want you to be nice to Icy Fire. I don't want you to say, it's cringe to be nice to Icy Fire. That's messed up. What is that Kumi emote? L? Oh my god. You know, it's cringe to want me to flirt with Icy. It's fine, Ellie. Even hate his attention, I'll take it. Nobody better be hating on Icy. If anybody's hating on Icy Fire, they're getting more than Florida daycare lady. I'm nice to Fire all the time. He knows I love him. You just said it's cringe to be nice to him, to flirt with him. That's fucked up. What is that? What is that meme video? On a scale of how fucked up is it from 0 to fucked up? That's fucked up. And it's like a wheel that's like spinning in the weird direction. Being nice does not equal flirting. So you're saying flirting is not nice? That's messed up, Bits. I think it's nice when people flirt with me. Fuck you. Don't twist my words. I saw trailers for 2 games yesterday. Technically, I saw trailers for... No, 2 games. The first one was Hex Guardian, which is apparently a game made by Yogscast. But it's a tower defense game. And it's one of those tower defense games where, like, it keeps... The lane keeps getting longer. So you're making towers and the path just gets longer. It looked really simple. The graphics, I'm like... There's nothing special about this. But it looked like the systems were really interesting. It looked like it had a lot of build diversity and cool stuff you can do. I'll flirt with Icy. Hey, Icy Fire Mage. Can I break you like a Kit Kat bar? Ayo? Sure, then feel free to throw me away like the trash I am. No! No, it is cringe of you to tell people to be nice to him. Like he is that kid that the dog won't play. Well, unless you tie a stake to him, Ewan. Whoa! I didn't say that about Icy Fire at all. Alright. We got a short video, thank you. It's not 2 hours. I'm gonna have to remember that one, Freya. Holy. No way, I'll give cuddles after. Tell me if this is too loud. It feels a bit louder than usual, but I think the last one was just really quiet. Chat, increases incline by 9%. I mean, yes, please do. Increase my incline at the end of a day? Oh my god, that's like the best case scenario. It's loud? Let's turn it down. It's so hard to judge. Because, like, the green bar in OBS just feels like it fucking lies. It's loud, it's quiet. I actually feel like, if anything, I didn't turn it down enough. Hex Guardian was a cool tower defense game. It looks neat. I was watching Smug play it yesterday. Still loud? Really? I'm stream muted so I can't hear the music. I would be surprised if you didn't have stream muted. It's loud in French, still quiet for me. Or it's quiet for me. Can I just hit 3? Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Gale. Hi, Yanerto. Hi, Frozen Cold. Hi, PKT Lone Wolf. Hi, Squanderfool. Hi, Kisu. One. The most wholesome streamer has arrived. I was playing a bunch of Stardew on my solo run, Spacefish, yesterday. And I discovered something that's new with 1.6, and it has me so fucking hyped for Stardew again. Like, I'm every day, I'm crazy looking forward to the Tuesday run. But my solo run has been starting to, like, kind of peter off. I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe I don't play solo as much anymore. And then I got to the 1.6 thing, and I was just like, oh my god, I fucking want this so bad. Now we bring chat back to changing in the window combo. Now it's too quiet, maybe my phone was too loud. I see what you're doing, Ellie. And I'm not going to humor you. We are going to 5 miles. And I'm finishing after this video. Babe, what the heck? I told you, Ellie Lamau. I'm serious? Oh, I'm sorry. If I keep pausing the treadmill, I'm not gonna make it to 5 miles by the end of the video. And I would need to go another video. I'm not gonna pause it for a 3rd time. I'm not going to provide input anymore on this. No, Yuland, I wasn't lying earlier. Yeah, don't do it, I'm sorry, streamer. Why wait so long to finish? I literally don't hear music. I'm gonna fucking hug you too. You two are such mahogany table! It's from Game Grumps, right? God damn it, no, Yulet's gonna yell at me. I am. I'm gonna cuddle up against you. I'm gonna put my head right on your shoulder. I'm gonna call you a jerk. There's supposed to be music. That's pretty okay. Thank you. You know, you need to make one of your mods be able to adjust your volume. The problem, Jack, is that I only have one mod. Don't bully me, I'll never mind. They come. Jack, we don't trust mods here. We don't. I have fostered a personality online of being very bullyable. And so the people who show up the most are the people that bully me the most. And it's like, ah! No, we trust the mod here. Wow.
I don't know. I think Jack would be a good mod.
I think Jack would be a great mod. I think Jack is very busy and not here as often as... Well, as often as I would like him to be, but if I had my way, everybody would be here 100% of the time. But I know that's unreasonable. We don't trust the streamer. Don't bully me, I'll come. Best shirt print ever. Jack gets slapped. Oh, I found one. I never bully anyone. You are streaming when I am working. Oh, I know. My streams are very bad for working America. Unless you can work while watching streams. Just leave your job, Jack. Easy. You're already sick of me? I know this because I made it up. And you can't convince me otherwise. If I was a Yulin mod, I wouldn't have any time off. I used to take modding for Twitch chats too seriously. I used to think of it as like a job. And Leafeons was like, hey, Yulin, do you want a mod? And I was like, I'm flattered, but I need to focus on my job when doing this. I can't really pay attention to your stream as much as I would need to be a mod. And Leafeons was like, well, it doesn't have to be that serious. It's just, you know, if you ever notice somebody being a butt, you could help out. And I was just like, I just don't know. It's really not that serious of a thing to be a mod. I'm working and watching. Comfy cozy on my second monitor? Hell yeah. If I was a mod, I'd lurk way more. If I was a Yulin mod, I would have to listen to him more. Alright, fine, I'll do it. But I heard mods get paid so much. Dude, nothing would make me happier than to be like mega billion streamer that can pay mods. It's fucking insane to me that people like Kai Cenat don't pay their mods. Because like, I look at a lot of my friends and they're going through it, right? They're part of my generation that's just struggling to find work, getting replaced by AI. None of them can buy a house. And if I could make someone's life easier by paying them to mod a Twitch chat, oh my god. That's like the dream right there. Some of the streamers that pay their mods, I see, wait, we do? My ex modded for a big streamer and never got paid. Yum pays with cuddles. Paid in exposure. I don't, and I'm not sure how often you stream. I just heard this rumor that I made the fuck up. I don't want his cuddles. Yum already pays me then, so in a way I'm obligated to mod? That's not how it works. I don't pay anyone in cuddles. Nobody's showing up and I was like, let me check your watch time. Alright, you watched enough. You can get cuddles. Same, I wish one day to hire and pay so many people from my community. That's the dream. The cult leader? God. The center of the harem? If I had a harem, good lord, this is degenerate and lewd. It'd be like a reverse harem. Now, a reverse harem is technically where a girl has a bunch of guys in the harem. But it would be a harem where it's like... oh god. It'd be like the girl on the couch with all the guys behind them, and be like the girl that's about to get fucking railed 48 ways sideways. She's the harem leader. That's what a Yuland harem would be like. I've had a harem before, now it's your turn. Good lord. You probably still have one, Bits. I do not. Not with that attitude. Can you guys believe Yuland is mean? He's embarrassed? I just collect mutes now? How is that different than having a harem? I don't want to join any harem? You don't have to join a harem, Jack. What is that icon? TwitchCon 2022. It's not emotional. Thank God I'm not a mute. Ewan's like, I'm not a human trafficker, I just like women. Hold on, when the fuck did I say that? I'm pretty sure I say I'm pan and that I like everybody. Hi, Lamb. You'll force you into it, Jack? That's the last thing I'm gonna do. Would have started a harem, Jack? I'm not a mute anymore. Bits is like, I'm not a human trafficker, I just like him. Okay. Excalibur transcending game boundaries. Yeah. Except for the two whose attachment issues I triggered. I don't know, Freya, I'm scared. We love being pan. Elado was for Bits, so I'm dumb. I don't think you're dumb, I think you just got your wires crossed. Is that your new favorite emote, Freya? Do you just see the Leafeons spin and you're just like, God, it's so fucking cute. Wires permanently crossed. Harem for you, or you in a harem? Harem for me? I volunteer for the Freya harem. I volunteer as tribute. There's like 2 to 3 people who literally invite a request on me as soon as I get on. Noted. Ah. You're still getting kidnapped. I'll join that harem? Hell yeah. What a heck, bits. We are at 5 miles. I'm immune to the harem debuff. Bold of you to assume you got invited, Foss. I mean, you're cute sometimes, but, you know. You come with a... How do I put this? You come with baggage? Bits won't kidnap me, I am safe, True Gale. What are you talking about? He's the comfiest Yulin. God. My goodness, terrible. Okay, here's the thing. Foss gets invited to the harem. But he never gets, like, touched. Like, as part of the human. It's like, hey, we need you to do some model work real quick. Thanks for joining the harem. Need snack to take meds. Back soon. I keep body here for walkies. Okay. Yulin turned it off like a little. I'm not touching it again. It's at a low point right now. It'll get louder. I'll never be truly happy. No. We're like almost at the end anyway. I don't want to touch it for the 4th time. Joining a harem is cringe. I'd have to deal with people. You'd have to deal with less people. Because if you join a harem, you don't have any, like, society responsibilities anymore. You don't have to make money. You're not paying for your food. You don't have to do any of that. The harem owner is now responsible. If you're property, you don't have to, like, earn a living. You're property. Just have your own. I'll just go live in a lighthouse on my own randomly in the middle of the water. Who the fuck is putting a lighthouse out in the middle of water? The whole point of a lighthouse is to be like, hey, there's like a beach coast here. Specifically a rocky coast. Don't run your boat into it. Lighthouses aren't in the middle of water. A lot of places. A lot of places. Where? Show me a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean. There's lighthouse boats as well. You know, a lighthouse in the middle of the water would be perfect for Foss. I don't know, I feel like he needs a decent internet connection. There was a period of time where I was looking up lighthouse jobs. I was like, is that a job I can get? Can I get, like, lighthouse operator, who my job is to just live at a lighthouse and change the battery once a year? And, yeah, that's going away. Wolf Trap Lighthouse is one? Where is that? Bogscar Lighthouse? Virginia? Who the fuck puts a... Why? Are we at the end? Is that 5.3? 5.3. Boss, you might actually recognize where we are. I press pause. And then I gotta open this. Because I want to spy on somebody. .3 miles. And now we rest. You say you do not. I haven't shown you that much of it yet. Big eyed ship's dummy. Hi, Safi. We need landlocked lighthouses. The Sky Pirates area and Sea of Clouds? Good job, Lamb. Yes, that's it. So describe how Foss wants to be. Just the movie The Lighthouse starring Willem Dafoe. Hi. Standard Rock Lighthouse is another lighthouse. And these are just out in the middle of the ocean. These are just out in the middle of nowhere. Yes? Why? God, my fucking back is such a pain in my ass right now. Everybody look away. I'm adjusting my trackers. Avatars. We switch to this one. Spy on somebody? Hope they aren't exposed indecently. Good job on the walkies. Thank you. Who puts a lighthouse in the middle of the ocean? Like, why? That sounds so dumb. They direct ships so they don't hit cliff formations that don't go above water and show them the correct route, and in some cases are on coral reefs too. Gathering weather data and also signaling for rocks and stuff that aren't out of the water but close enough to the surface to harm a ship. Because why not? Why would you build an entire lighthouse and not just a pole with a light on it? The idea of putting an entire fucking lighthouse there is like, what? Congrats on another walk. Thank you. They let us, like, go down here. As an earth science major, you think you would know about reefs and shoals. Good job, Young. You know how large lighthouse lights are? Satellites and radars made lighthouses obsolete. Because seeing a pole is hard in storms. Seeing a pole would be hard on storms, but you'd have a light on the top of it. If it was like a lighthouse built 100 years ago, you know, that's realistic, but like at that point it shouldn't get any funding. I don't know why they would continue to use it. I'd fucking let that thing fall to disrepair and put lights near it. I don't know. It depends on the cost. As a civil engineer, you think you would know about the infrastructure necessary to maintain anything. Why do you think I'm a civil engineer? Is there another area here? I thought there was a little more. I don't know. Alright. Those that are with me. I think I saw Freya? Let's go somewhere comfy. We did Book Nook recently. We haven't done Rainy Retreat in a while, but I don't really want to go there. Go here. No, actually not that one. This one was good. New instance, friends. Got portal. There we go. Ah. Ah. Lights on lighthouses are giant to be able to shine as far as they do. At least 20 big. They gotta be at least 20. But what if the light breaks on the pole? Then they change it. Find some system with a... You could easily develop a system that, like, a helicopter has a dangle, and that fixes it. Elon, the one angle is no longer active, is it? It's still there. I kind of just leave it there so that, you know, people can come in and see what the angle was. It was active for the walk today. I just leave it there so that people can come and be like, what was the angle today? Oh, wow, 1%. Now, that never happens. If somebody comes in asking what the angle was, they always go, what was the angle? And I'm always like, it's right there. It's right there. Hi, Archangel. Wait, I forgot you were just a simple marine biologist. Build new pole. That's what the lighthouse operative is for? Hi, Sen. Hello, streamer. What was the angle today? Good lord, Sen. Who are we watching that was losing their mind? It was Safi. Safi, somebody came in there like, what game is this? And Safi was like, it is in the title. It is in the category. It is on screen. Please. Please. Oh, I didn't fucking... God damn it. Can I turn this off? There we go. Okay. We're gonna use this camera. Nope, not flying. Anchor default. World. Flying. Kinda like this. I need to, like, make it look a little better so I'm not clipping through the blanket at all. Nowadays, all lighthouses are automated except for the Boston light. It's very... There's just no need to pay someone to live in a lighthouse. Like, why would any company pay someone a full-time job to just live in a lighthouse when they can automate that and, like, hey, have somebody show up and replace the light bulb once every, like, year or so. There's just no reason for it. Hi, Sen, why are you so cute today? People can't read. Hi, Emma. There are times people can't read, right? So, mobile in particular. Mobile, it's difficult to see the game category. I think they've made it easier, but, like, still, if you don't know about it, you just don't know about it. And then, like, when I watch somebody on mobile, I'm watching in 160p. I'm never, like, I can't see shit on screen. Well done, Ewan the Nine-Tailed. The Nine-Tailed? Thank you, Wrath. They want you to do everything for them? Here's a little bit of secret info. I'm not always super against that. Because it gives me stuff to talk about. Companies pay people to waste their time anyways. Why stop now? Because they pay people to waste their time, but they don't think they're paying them to waste their time. There's so many studies that are like, hey, the average person works about 3 hours of meaningful work a day. Anything over that, and it becomes filler or half-assed. Now, that's not true in all cases, right? There's people that they go for 8 hours full, and then there's people that do 0. It averages out to 3 hours. You'd think with a study like that in mind, the work days would get shorter, right? But it's you tell somebody running a business like, hey, if you want to maximize efficiency out of your workers, just have them work 3 hours a day. And they'll be like, absolutely not. I need to, get them to work 8 hours. If they're working only 3, that's a lazy employee. And it's like, well, okay, humans aren't really built for that, but you know better, I guess. They hear strange sounds below the lighthouse and find occasional scratch marks. Huh. You see pixels? Will you burrow into his brain for me? Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson living there. Probably what Foss is after. I could live off of 3 hours a day. Or I couldn't live off of 3 hours a day. Well, so here's the thing. With the pay that we have today, you would not be able to live off of 3 hours a day. That's like not enough money for people to live on their own. You would absolutely need assistance for that. Which is why I'm such a big supporter of fucking High Violet, of basic rights being provided. I feel like everything a person needs to live should be provided. And after that, anything extra is like for luxuries. So like housing, provide that. Clothes, food, healthcare, education, I would provide that to everybody. And then like, you want to play video games? You want a TV? You want to go on vacations? You want to go to restaurants? Those are luxuries. You have to work for those. If that's the system, any duration of a job suddenly works. Because right now we're in a system where like, you almost need to provide a full-time job for people. Or it's a very different style of job, right? It's a very like part-time that's not supposed to be your full-time job. But like, if basic human rights were provided, nobody needed to work a full 8 hours to live, then suddenly like 15-hour jobs make sense. 3-hour-a-week jobs make sense. A lot of just systems like that open up. But we're not gonna be there for a long fucking time. Oh, it's Friday, right? Yeah. I had to spy on people real quick, and I'm just mesmerized by what this gremlin is doing. Can't believe millennials don't want to work anymore. Nah, Earth's gonna reset before that ever happens. I don't think the Earth is going to reset for a long time. I think we have a very imminent ticking time bomb for when climate change becomes irreversible. But even then, I don't think it's like the end of the world happens now. I think it's like we have hit the point of no return. In 50 years, it goes to shit. And there's not much we can do to stop it. That's what I think is going to happen. Time to nom some rice crackers? Hell yeah. I have vanilla wafers this week. Well, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. They're 463 calories when I have a third of the box. Does that math check out? I'm not sure it does. Where'd the others go? Oh, there's Freya. Oh, they're drawing over there. I see. Need a lecture? My degree is environmental science. That's my degree. I have a degree. I have a Bachelor of Arts in environmental biology. They like to joke that I'm a marine biologist. because a friend of mine just kept asking me fish facts because they thought I was a marine biologist. And, like, I kept saying, like, why do you keep asking me fish facts? And after 2 or 3 years of this, they were like, aren't you a marine biologist? He was like, no, I'm not. Marine biology fish fact time. Eels have 2 mouths. Eels have the whole Alien vs Predator mouth, where they have one, the big one that clamps onto stuff, and then they have the small one that grabs it. And the big one opens and takes, more of a bite. And then the small one grabs further. And the big one, so it's like a whole, like, double grabber system that keeps pulling in. Just say core, we know it's core. Not everybody knows it's core. There's literally a lot of people right here that are here right now that might not know core. Yeah, more marine biologists. Oh no. I'm so sorry if that happens, Kyra. Vanilla wafers are so dangerous to me. They're very dangerous to me too. Separating them into like little containers has helped me. Who's in the wolf avatar? That is Freya. Fish fact time. I no longer want fish facts. Who the heck is Corpse? Huh? Been thinking of getting that one because winter outfit? Hi, Unknown.
I like it.
Is cute. Freya likes all the wolf avatars. I feel like if you just
Goddamn right.
I feel like if you just took the wolf hands and the feet and a wolf tail and ears and put them on any avatar, you're like, this is perfect now.
No, I am picky. I am very picky.
You pronounce corpse like corpse? I actually wanted to do marine biology. I was setting up to my master's and wanted to apply to Woods Hole for a PhD in marine, but alas, life things happen. No more fish facts, time for bish facts. Hey, I see. Whale sharks are my favorite animal. Okay, Kyra. I finished high school and I was very directionless. I didn't really want to go to school. I didn't have a job I wanted to do. I was just like, I don't know what to do with my life. And my parents were like, well, you need to go to college. It's going to open so many doors. It's going to open so many doors. So, like, you got to go to college. We'll pay for it. And I was like, I mean, if you're paying for it, I guess, why not? So I went to college and they were like, all right, what degree do you want to pursue? And I was like, I don't know. And they're like, well, it's bad to go in undecided. And I was like, can I do that anyway? And they're like, it's really bad to do it, so you should just pick a degree and, like, you'll change your mind, but, focus on the GEDs at first. That way, you don't go in and, like, if you never make a decision, you don't end up with no degree. And I was like, okay. I was good at science in school, so I'll pick a science degree. Environmental biology? The environment's important. I keep hearing a lot about climate change. Let's go with that. And so I picked environmental biology. I did not find something I liked that would, like, make me want to pursue that until my 9th semester. In my 9th semester, I took a class called Intro to GIS, and I was like, wow, I don't fucking hate this, and I've hated everything else so far. If this is the best I'm going to get for a job, let's go with that. And so at that point, I did my 10th semester and finished out the degree. And once I had the degree, I went to a associate's degree for GIS. This was right when my parents moved to Texas. I kind of went with them. Got the associate's degree after 3 years. And then job hunted for 4 months. Most miserable time of my life. And then I got a job in telecom. So I literally went from environmental biology to GIS, which is mapping and data analysis, to telecom. And it's like, I didn't dislike environmental biology, but it was never a passion. It was never like something I was super, super into. But I got it. Yay. Trey is super cute. What if the door's on the other side of the world? Buy me a KS-23. What kind of tactical knife is that? New. Aw. It's a 6GA shotgun that can basically obliterate truck engines. Don't give Bits a fucking shotgun. Why not, Air? Why not? He's one of the few people that would spare me in fighting game era. That would spar me in my fighting game era. Oh, okay. I see. We love a data analysis queen. You know what's really funny, Ellie? Data analysis was the worst part of GIS to me. I just wanted to build the maps. I just wanted to be given a project and, like, put it together. And everybody in GIS was like, oh, wow, you're in GIS? You must love the data analysis. And I'm like, no. That's the worst part. I don't want to, like, solve a new problem every time. That's stressful. I want to just, like, build the thing. And they were like, what? That's the easy, tedious work. That's the part nobody likes. And I was like, I'm sorry? That's the one I want to do. And they're like, well, if you're okay with doing the easy job they give to interns, I guess you could find employment with that. And I was like, fuck you, dude. I don't want employment at all. But, like, I don't want to be homeless and hungry. God, I've had so many annoying people in GIS that were like, you don't like the data analysis. What's wrong with you? I mean, as long as you're happy in the now, I'm very happy in the now. Do you know that manta ray underbody markings are unique to the individual like a fingerprint? That's neat. Spare versus spar is crazy. I read spar or spare initially, but it's spar like, you know, spar with me. I first think of maps too. I think of maps when I think of GIS. But when you get a GIS degree, everyone in GIS is like, it's not just mapping. It's mostly data analysis. That's the big part of it. The maps are just secondary and for visuals. It's like, oh, okay, dude, Jesus. GIS is fun, though. I got stuck in a job I hated out of school because I graduated right before COVID. Got stuck driving 55 miles one way to work for 1.5 years. God. I had a long commute when I first got into telecom. So when I got that second degree, when I first got my job, I think it was like 30 or 35 miles. But it was through a very busy section of Dallas, Texas. And Dallas, Texas in general just has a lot of people coming to Texas because businesses are fucking loving the no income tax. And so my commute in the morning was like, on a good day, 45 minutes. On a bad day, it was like an hour. But I would leave for work at like 6 a.m. Like the sun wasn't up half the year. And so it was almost always 40 minutes. On the way home, it was an hour and a half drive. And it was fucking miserable. An hour and a half on a good day. If it was a bad day, like if there was a car accident, there were times it was a 3-hour commute home. And it was so miserable. I liked manipulating thousands of lines of code to create products in seconds. Made a few contributions to OSM. Now I work environmental health and safety. Funny is that there's a competitive league for graphing data into spreadsheets. I like computers. Was always the tech guy to go to when someone had any issues with electronics. So I went for game dev because woo games. Feel like I wasted the last 6 years of my life. Oh no. I regret going to college. Specifically for the bachelor's degree, I feel like I wasted 5 years of my life and a chunk of my parents' money. I feel like if I had gone straight to community college and straight to like a telecom job or just honestly any job, I feel like I would have been better off than I am now. Or at least, maybe not better off. I just feel like that 5 years was just... I don't feel like I did anything with that time. Now, I did meet Pro Diggity, my roommate from college. And that's a lifelong friend who I'm happy that I've met. But, like, 5 years is 5 years. It's also... It was $100,000 for my parents. It was $10,000 a semester. And I was there for 10 semesters. So, like, I just look at that as so much money. And I think part of it is that, like, it gives them this leverage against me. If we ever have a conversation where I'm like, hey, maybe... So when I was first talking about moving in with them, I was like, hey, maybe I move in with you guys. And I try streaming for 3 years. And we see where I get with that. And they were like, I think we've supported you enough. Which is specifically referring to the degree they paid for. And I'm like, cool. I get that they really sacrificed a lot for that, but I don't particularly want this degree. I just feel like I wasted so much time doing that. What's funny is leaving at 5 p.m. versus leaving at 6 p.m. You arrive home at the same time. That's miserable. I didn't work until 6 p.m. though, just wandered around playing Pokemon Go or something. And I take it you couldn't, like, shift your schedule at all? We had a little bit of shift in our schedule. We could either get there as early as 6 a.m. or at the latest 9 a.m. And so when I was commuting, I would get there at 7 a.m., I think. I think they told me 7 a.m. was the earliest, but I think people were getting there at 6 a.m. anyway. And that would have me leaving at 3:30. And then I would be leaving before the 5 rush, although I'd kind of get stuck in it. But, like, if I started at 9, I would be leaving at 5:30, and then that was just so much worse. That was like, I'm going to have a 3-hour commute home every day. Personally, despite life's ups and downs, I always find it disservice to the people, you know, and then now to regret things. Like me talking to you right now probably never would have happened. I understand that logic. And, like, I feel like, you know, if that college roommate was here and I was like, I regret going to college and meeting you, that's insulting, right? That's really like, okay, wow, cool, dude. I, you know, valued our friendship, but I guess you don't. I value it. I very much value that friendship. Welcome back. But do I value it against 5 years of my life that I feel like I wasted? Would I have met other people in that time? That's what I'm kind of thinking of. And, like, there were pros and cons. That meeting that person, that lifelong friendship, is absolutely a pro. Yeah, totally a personal take. I don't force the view on others. I regret it in the sense of, like, oh, if I went back in time, I would do something different. I don't regret it in the sense that, like, I'm gonna bring it up constantly. Like, I'm never gonna mention it to my parents unless they specifically ask about it. If they specifically ask me, do you regret going to college? Then I'd be like, yeah, I kind of do. Or if they were being really annoying with it and they were like, you know, you owe us, we paid for your college, and just constantly bringing that up. Like, if they were, let's say I was going to the grocery store and they were like, hey, can you get some half and half milk? And I was like, yeah, sure, no biggie. And they were like, yeah. And, like, can you just pay for it? After all, we paid for your college. If they kept pulling shit like that, and they never would. My parents aren't the type of people like that at all. Then I'd be like, alright, listen here, motherfuckers. My ex is like, well, at least we had some good times. And I'm just like, I think disservice is strong. I have the same outlook. But it's more that if I didn't go through the struggles that I did, I wouldn't be who I am where I am. But the logic only works for people who are happy with who they are, where they are. I don't know. With where I am today, I'm very happy. And I got here partially because of... Hang on a minute. Oh my god, you goofball. It's not a Wispy Woo map, but it has collars. And I looked at the menu to, like, turn them off. Just so that I couldn't be, like, dragged around. Not that I think anybody here would. Star might. I could see Star moving me around. Definitely once stream ends. You don't think you would? Well, I wouldn't mind if stream was over. Anyway. This is a very nice yes. Big agree. I don't know. The time I spent at college. It's not like I was miserable then. It's not like I was unhappy. I just feel like I was very directionless. And with the way college is in the United States, I would have been better off doing other things. College is so expensive in the US. I remember when I learned, like, what they do in other countries. Like, Zuvi, I don't remember if he graduated recently or not, but for a long time, he was paid to go to college, because that's what they do in Germany. They have an understanding that the country is better off for having smarter people. So let's send them to college where they get smarter, and, like, let's incentivize them going by paying them to do so and doing well. Oh, apprenticeship in Germany, yeah? Yeah. And, like, to me, it's insane that that's not the norm, because that makes so much sense. Smarter people, better technology, better way things go. Everybody likes to fucking complain that stupid people are the problem with everything. And it's like, oh, well, how do they get smarter? They go to school. So let's send them to school. Not like that. And it's like, you sure like to complain about something and then don't like the solution. So what the fuck? And, like, I think the US is the only country that costs this. They're probably not the only country, but, like, they're one of the few countries that the price of college is an arm and a leg. I had Space Fish's stream open, which means my stream is now open for me. Apprenticeship in Germany, yeah. That, I remember learning about that and just being so disappointed. It was like, why? Why are we not doing that? Now we have made it to where stupid people can pass in school because No Child Left Behind, so the stupid people just get a free pass. Yeah. You're not wrong. I saw a story the other day where it was this high schooler. He was a senior in high school, and he had like a 30% in the class. And the only reason he had a 30% was because the teacher is very lenient with late work. And they had a meeting between the principal, the teacher, and the two parents. The kid wasn't there. And the parents are like, what are the possibilities of him getting a C in the class? And the teacher was just like, this is way too late to be having this conversation. It's basically a 0% chance. He doesn't do his work. He doesn't do anything. And he's at a 30% right now. He can't get a fucking C. And the parents are like, what? Oh god, no. But he gets in a lot of trouble if he gets a C. Hi, Millie. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the Prime. I really appreciate that. The parents were, like, telling the teacher and the principal, he's on probation, and he's, like, gonna get in a ton of trouble if he doesn't get a C. Because part of the probation was, like, he has to get a C. So, like, you really gotta make it so that he can have a C. And the teacher's like, bro, he has a 30%. If he really needed to get a C, he should have been working on that all year. And then the parents got mad at the teacher because they were like, you're springing this on us. You should have kept us up to date. Why didn't you let us know? And the teacher's just fucking losing their mind. Like, what do you mean? The grades are available to be viewed from parents on the website at any point. The whole time you could have looked at his grades online. We also had parent-teacher conferences that you didn't come to. Also, if he had this probation, why weren't you on top of it? Why didn't you ever call me? And these parents were like mad that it's just like, nope, none of that matters. You should have texted us. And it's just like, Jesus. If you dumb, that's on you. No participation rewards. I'm okay with participation rewards. Not in school. Not in fucking high school. Most schools can't fail a kid unless the parents consent to it. So, yeah, and that's... How dare you hold us accountable? I understand that it's hard for parents. You know, a lot of people like to be like, it's 100% the parents' fault. The parents need to do more. Don't blame the schools. Don't blame the teachers. Parents got to do it. It's hard for parents out there now, though. It really is. You know, if you're a single mom with 2 jobs, I'm gonna be a little lenient on you not being able to like catch everything going on with the kid. I feel like childcare should be a lot more available. I feel like parents should not be having to pay for daycare. But don't have a kid if you can't support a kid. I kind of agree with that. I definitely... Oh, wait, I have to do it with this hand. I definitely used to agree with, if you can't support a kid, don't have a kid. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me... Okay. I think... Can I throw this? There we go. I don't know what face I'm doing. If I'm doing my happy face or my other face. But we'll find out in a second. Okay. There. At the same time, like, society's just hard to have a kid right now. And if you can't have a kid, there's a lot of people that are living like that. There's a lot of people that are not having kids because it's difficult to have a kid. I have no idea what face I'm making at all. I can't make it out. That's really funny. Society is yelling at people to have kids. There's a lot of people, if you're not having kids, you're getting a lot of what's wrong with you. People, especially women, are heavily encouraged to have kids. Whether they can, you know, take care of them or not. Bad take, it's not just on you. There's genetic factors that can make things much harder for someone. Hi, Safi. In Poland, you get paid to have a kid. After the first child you have, you get paid $800 per child, around $200 a month. So people quit jobs, birth 5 to 8 children, just abandon them, which is fucked up. Not really abandon, but not really care about them at all. They buy jewelry and stuff. This is a good photo of Freya. This one's nice. I mean, so I don't think people should be paid to have kids. I'd put that on my fridge. I don't think people should be paid to have kids. However, I don't think it should cost you to have kids. I think childcare should be provided for. I think there should be like tax breaks that make it so that it's more affordable to have a kid. Because obviously you got to buy more food to have a kid, right? Well, you should have more resources. If food doesn't cost anything, if food is just readily available for everybody, then that's not a factor of it being more expensive to have a kid. It's a very difficult problem to solve. I don't know if there is a perfect solution. Reminds me, I gotta take you on an RMAP tour, Yuli. Okay. It's an incentive to get more young population in here because everyone wants to leave Poland. You have similar stories in the foster system where the state pays you for every kid. And there are a lot of homes that don't spend that money on the kid. Yeah. I've put Safi on my fridge. Is that a threat? No, you just cute. Hi, Vio and Saf, Jan, higher. It's... I don't know what the solution is. I feel like paying $200 per month per kid was good intentions, but it creates a situation where people are having 5 to 8 kids and not caring for them at all. But then where will the femboys come from? But you said in, not on? Oh, you did say on. I'm dumb, Sappy. Let's see. This is a good photo. The lighting's a little hard. It's hard to like make out a lot of the details of you with the background. I still think it's good though. Got a cute wink going on. It's fun throwing those into the air. I put my photo in the water. Oh no. Yours was good though. Ah. Hi, Ellie.
Hello.
Don't you dare call me that. Despite everything, I love Boob you too. You good, Pixel? I like this one more than the last one. This one's easier to make stuff out. I'm not smart, I'm Millie. Millie makes me think of, Trigun. With Millie Thompson. Oh yeah, I need to take a photo of my room to send you. I was in Helsinki for New Year's, can confirm plenty of cute boys. Ewan likes this picture better because it's more make-outable with. Then let's meet up and I'll call you a femboy regardless. All I think about is music, RO, and cat things. That's not true, Safi. You didn't include Mahjong or Omega Strikers in that. Ragnarok Online. Safi is a Ragnarok Online fiend. Okay. It's cute, lol. Hell yeah. Then let's meet up and I'll call you a femboy regardless. Dej. I don't think about either of those. They are brain off for me. It's a bit ironic since I live in Finland and you in chat call me a damn femboy. Is it ironic, Air? Gotta think about how I'm gonna get the bird outside my window. I watched a video recently, and I don't remember if it was shared in the memes channel or not. Or Core's Discord. But it was the most pathetic cat trying to hunt a bird I've ever seen. So this cat they're outside on like a balcony, and they see a bird like 2 stories down. And so this cat goes outside, tries sneaking up on this bird. The whole time, the cat is making noise. It gets like 6 to 10 feet away, and it's just going... just making so much noise. So it, like, literally did not have a chance of catching this bird. But it was, like, a minute or 2 of it sneaking up on this bird, thinking it was actually going to catch it. It was like, bro, there's no way. Quacks like a femboy. I thought Air was just a bottom. Yeah, also, wait, hold on. I thought Air was just a fembottom. Are they an actual femboy? Send me salmiakki and the Finnair blueberry drinks, thanks. The cat screaming, ah, sneak attack? That one, yeah. Was it Core's Discord? I think it was Core's Discord. Near blueberry juice? Oh my god, you're based. It started the anime monologue before the catch. Femboy in hiding? Nope, I'm not. So the cat learned from anime. Always shout your attack. I caught a bird the other day. I'm ready to catch this other bird that's been taunting me. I don't know, I just thought of Sokka. Who's live today? There's many people live. There's 3 people that I want to raid. Difficult choices. Do I have 2 Leafeon streams open? I do. Oh la la. Okay. I'm looking at your text upside down, so I have to like fucking think to read them. You know what this makes me think of, Star? This is the like Facebook girls angles. Who they make sure their tits are centered, but it cuts off their forehead. That's what I think of with this picture. You need all of your cute face in it. Oh, I accidentally grabbed it there. Wait, what? There's no way. Oh. Okay. I don't want to... Oh. One of the people I was looking at rating just ended. The person I was thinking of rating just ended. Flying Kick-a-Pow. Spy Plus. Nah, bring back MySpace selfies. There's a difference between, like... So it was part of the MySpace angles, but it was a very telling thing for, like, you could tell she's an e-girl if she cares more about her tits in the picture than her forehead. Oops, phone at 1%, love ya. Bye, Pixel, I hope work goes fast. My fridge is now also stocked with long drink. Hell yeah. I always laughed really hard at the when people would take selfies in their bathroom or their bedroom, and they would leave something in the background that was like super damning and like, oh dude, you can't. So like, imagine a picture where a girl, she's got her phone and she's like got it up above her and she takes a picture like that, but then there's like just a fucking turd in the toilet or something. It's like, what the fuck, actual? How does that happen? And why does that happen? Suction cup dildo in the shower? Exactly. Exactly. Where it's just like, excuse me, you look great in this photo, but we need to talk about this thing in the background. It's a Finnish alcohol beverage. I think I remember one picture where like a girl, you know, she's at her desk, she's, you know, taking a cute picture posing like this, and there's just a massive bad dragon on a nightstand next to her bed in the background, and it's like, Jesus, woman, that thing is massive. It's the washcloth holder, what do you mean? I don't know about a washcloth holder at knee height. Did you take another? Where? Oh, here it is. This one's cute. However, you can see underskirt. The picture of the person holding a dinner plate on their lap to brag about the chicken, and the comment said, "Why is the bottom of your foot seasoned better than that chicken?" Jesus. I've never seen a washcloth holder so penis-shaped. I saw something like that, Violet, where, somebody, was at, like, their in-laws' house, and they took their shoes off for, like, 2 minutes or something and walked around the house, and the bottom of their socks were just blackened, and it was just like, oh god, what the fuck? Got any recommendations for a good washcloth holder? I'm pretty good. Hell yeah. Got him? Hell yeah. I've decided where we're going to go. I want to time it. Okay, never mind. This motherfucker just doesn't... We're gonna go to Lofam. And he had a start timer. And he let it get to 150 and just said, you know what, I don't want to wait the rest of the time. And just took the timer down. I was like, oh, I'm gonna plan it so that the raid goes through right when the timer ends. That'll be cool. But he just brought it down. I can't believe him. I can't believe he's done this. Well, if he's not doing the timer anymore, I guess it's time. That's why I don't timer or schedule. Keep people on their toes. Alright, let's look at this last picture. You didn't even get any of their forehead in this one. You goofball. What do you mean, thumbs up? Behavior. Look at me, smooth. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Where are the photos not showing properly? They might be different for me. For that last one you showed me, it's I don't know who it was, if that was one of your models, but like it cuts off at their forehead and then it's like it looks like it's from the knees up. I'm imagining it didn't quite line up that way. But let me end real quick, and then I can like take a screenshot of them and send it to you. And then yeah, you'll send me one too. Where are we going? Let's find a good spot in this map to show the comfiness of this world. Here's a good spot. No, I didn't want flying. I want default. Look at me. World. This map is so comfy, guys. Hello. Is that a Sarah's? Hi, Sarah's. We're on our way out. We're going to Lofam. What's the deal with the 1 degree angle? So for every day I walk 5 miles on a treadmill. And I'm a sellout. So any gift subs, any bits, or any PayPal donations increase the percent on the treadmill. And today, we were at 1%. For total, we went 5.3 miles. I have to keep that in mind. On the worst days, someone will come in, gift 12 fucking months of sub before I even start walking, and then they're like, enjoy the incline, peace. And it's like, you motherfucker, dear God. 12% incline is the max. It is so fucking brutal. What map is that? Kind of looks like Little Big Planet. This map is... it is called Snow Peak by Zelfine. Zelfine. Can't believe streamer is a sellout. SMH. I can. There's the socials. Flash raid. Hello, fam. Can't believe streamer's a sellout. Thank you for streamies. Thank you for hanging out. You guys make exercising so easy. You're surprised that Femboy is a sellout? Wow, Air. Wow. We're going to low, fam. I've known them for a long time. You're gonna see, because when I say hi in their chat, you're gonna see my founder badge in his chat. I'm very proud of that one. They're doing just chatting for now. I imagine they're gonna play some games. Well, they stream a lot longer hours than I do. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. 5.3 miles. We will be live. We will not be live, but we will be guest starring on Core stream later. I'll ping the Discord when that happens. I love you. Bye.
Fishing is down for the moment, Lost Star Frost.